Yo, what is going on, everybody? How are we doing it this fantastic Thursday afternoon? So I wasn't live yesterday. I came where I was planning to try to get you guys a live out if we didn't have a game, but it turns out we still did. But we already knew it was going to be canceled because we drove up to the school, it started raining, and we drove all the way back. It was a complete waste of time, so sorry about that. We could have got a stream out if we didn't even attempt to try to go to that game. But we are live again today, checking out the Sim Update 2 official release, as well as the updated A350 tonight. I haven't touched A350 in a while, so it should be fun to get back into this thing if I can remember how to fly it. And we're going to be doing one of the routes I've been wanting to do for a minute, man, ever since the plane came out. Good old Helsinki down to London Heathrow. Should only be about a 2-hour and 24-minute flight tonight as well, with the winds for today, which are great. And yeah, man, it should be an interesting time. Again, I don't know if anybody actually peeped it, but I delayed the stream by like 5 minutes. I opened OBS, and OBS was just not wanting my webcam to turn on, so I had to do a little bit of handyman duties. But yeah, we got it fixed up. Got this a good old looking airplane, and we're ready to rock roll, man. How you guys been, my dudes? 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐭𝐫𝐚𝐢𝐧𝐠, what's going on? Zarf, appreciate stopping in. We got Mr. Pilot Def, and now what's going on, Pilot Def? Appreciate stopping in. 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐿 said it's a new month. Make sure you guys update your nav bases. I bet you Owls didn't, so y'all better be the first. I actually did. I looked at the date today, and I was like, wait. I remember there's something to do with something, and I didn't know what it was, but I was like, there was something that happened today. What was it? Because I remember seeing it, like a date on like something, and I was like, what is it? And I was like, oh, right, Navigator. So I updated all my Navigraph stuff. So I did it. I don't know about anybody else, but I did my Navigator. I remembered. What's up, Yoham? How you doing, my dude? Appreciate you stopping in. 𝐓𝐿 now, so what's going on? He says, just see what kind of crazy this will happen today. I'm obsessed with the hamburger buns and landing in an invisible airport. I loaded into London Heathrow, so we should have the airport. Now, what I did forget is that London Heathrow had a 2024 enhancement, so we're not using that today. I'm just using the 2020 version of London Heathrow and just ported it to 2024. But we'll see. Like I said, I actually loaded into the airport today. I made sure the default one was removed. So if we don't have an airport today, I just don't know what to tell you. It's an updated sim too, and apparently it was a known bug, so it should be fixed. If it's not fixed, I don't really know what to say, but it should be fixed. If it's not, that's going to be really depressing, to be honest with you. What's up, Dynasty? Says I'll be flying in the British Airways 787. Oh, are you just saying the British Airways? Or are you flying the Bravo Airspace 70? I saw you purchased it. What's up, the Dynasty? Have fun with that. Crystal's what's going on? Crystal, appreciate stopping in, man. Dynasty's in the house as well. What's going on, dude? Appreciate stopping in. Vincent's in the house as well. What's going on, Vincent? Appreciate hanging out with us. 𝐓𝐿𝐺𝑒's in the house. What's going on, 𝐓𝐿𝐺𝐿? Gamers in the house. Mr. Quack. Mr. Quack actually just got a plane, so say congratulations to that guy, my dude. He got himself a Cessna 177, dude. Congrats, man. Brian's in the house. What's going on, Brian? Appreciate stopping in. Says it's a good day when Owls is streaming. What's up, Brian? How you doing, my dude? Appreciate it. Grant's in the house. What's going on, Grant? Appreciate stopping in. Andrew's in the house. What's going on, dude? Appreciate stopping in. Mason's in the house. This is 2024, Mason. This is 2024, my dude. AK, what's up, my dude? Appreciate stopping in. Cal coming in with the membership for 2 months, saying unfortunately my sim is in the storage. Are you moving, Cal? Go and spam those my guys for him. Are you moving, Cal? What happened? Hallie's in the house. What's going on, dude? Appreciate stopping in. Frosty says, Owls, I didn't realize how easy it is to watch planes take off and land at DC from downtown DC until this week. Yeah, the airport is quite literally smack dab in the middle of DC. So it's literally anywhere you are in that area, you'll easily plane spot. Especially if they're doing the river visual for the day. It's just so easy. How are you liking it, though? Did you already go back, or are you still hanging out up there? What's up, Mr. Ali? I appreciate stopping in, man. Dev says the 2024 still fixed, or still fucked. I've been playing in like 6 months. We're going to try it out today. I've recently kind of been dabbing in the sim a lot more than 2020. And I found a bunch of fixes to things. I found different ways on how the sim operates. I've also found a bunch of kind of fixes you could actually do in the settings of the sim to get it to run better. So with me experimenting recently, it's not actually been that bad at all. My only issue has been landing at airports where I have scenery loaded in. And by the time I land at the airport, the scenery doesn't load in. It's like the LOD is jacked up. So we're using Sim Update 2 official update that just got released a few hours ago. So we'll see if that fixed the LOD issue I was having. But other than that, the sim's actually been pretty usable. But like I said, we'll see. If we have issues with the airport landing, then I'm still going to say the same thing. They need to fix that. But it's been working for me. I think, though, with this the scenery I'm using today for London Heathrow, it's still the 2020 version, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have really weird colored buildings and stuff, if I remember correctly. But that's not going to be a Sims issue. That's my issue for not remembering there's the 2020 version of the, or 2024 version of the scenery. How do you get the blur in the background? Teddy, you got to go into your camera settings. If you go to camera, you go to the drone focus or drone mode, which is called showcase mode. You scroll down to drone focus mode, which on here is, just realized, does it not actually change? Okay, so I guess in 2024 it doesn't actually change on the settings. But what you would do is you go to cockpit, or usually your camera being cockpit mode, you go to showcase, and showcase you scroll down to drone focus mode and then put it to auto, and then it should automatically put the blur. I have a keybind set up for it, so that's weird that it's not moving the actual setting bar, but it's moving the actual camera. You can see it's blurred. But yeah, that's how you do it, man. Mr. Mike is now. So how's it going, Micah? How's your week been, dude? Mr. XD's now. So what's going on, dude? 2024 just finished updating. There you go, Brian. Let me know how it is for you, man. Jermaine's Maining's in now. So what's going on, dude? Appreciate stopping in. Harrison says 2 legs, just the 1 leg for tonight, man. 1 leg for tonight. My goal here is we're going to do the stream tonight, and then starting tomorrow, we're going to get into some interesting stuff. I may or may not try to stream some VTOL VR tomorrow, and if not, we'll be live again on Saturday checking out the 737-500. So we're gonna have a busy week of streaming this weekend, or busy weekend of streaming. So I don't know if we're gonna do 2 legs today. Probably just the 1. It's about a 2-hour and 30-minute flight. Just can't bring anything with me considering I have a summer-long. I see, Kyle. I'm sorry about that, man. Hopefully it's fun and does you some good. Burm says I just got back from school. What's going on, my dude? Appreciate stepping in, man. I'm still here in DC. It's been a good part. Oh, apart from the storm, yeah. You had to come the 1 bad week of weather. It's just been terrible weather recently. 6 is, what are the tricks for performance? I can tell you in the Discord. I'll probably start posting out in the Discord what I did. But it's really just going into NVIDIA settings. Everything seems to actually be open and able for you to change now. It was all blocked off for me for some reason. So I'll show you in the Discord. I'll let you know. What's up, Mr. Dev? He says, Faircam can't have the issue too. You haven't played in ages. Oh, he's had that issue recently too? Okay. Yeah, it's been like that for every one of my streams I've played 2024 in. It's like, I'll be streaming, I'll see the airport when I like check it out, like before stream, and then as I'm coming in to land, I'll be like, where's my airport? And then I'm landing and there's no airport. So we'll see if that happens today. I really hope not. What's up, James? Appreciate stepping in, man. Fishing Gus says, should we switch? Well, we're gonna see today. I'm gonna do a full flight today, and then I'll give you my answer. I still say no though, just because there's no airplanes, but I was kind of curious what you guys think, man. Does NVIDIA filters work yet or not? I don't know if they do or not. I don't personally use them. We could definitely check it out on cruisers to see if it actually will pop up. What did I miss? Hippo's in the house. What's going to do? Says, what's up, Alex? Tomorrow I'm most likely flying at Sydney to LAX and the 777. Yes, I'm skipping school. You're skipping school to do a 12-hour long haul? Or what did you say, Sydney to LAX? That's like a 14, 12-hour flight, something like that. 12 hours, 14-hour flight. You might as well just go to school. What are you going to do all day at home? You're just going to be in the air. But all right, go for it, man. Yep, 2 hours and 24 minutes tonight, Mr. Brian. What's up, Evan? Appreciate stepping in. Bet you can't wait for some rain on Jet. Dude, I can't. We're just sitting in school. It's so stupid. That's all we're doing. Anyways, appreciate you guys all stopping in. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Already at 31 likes. Let's see what we can get to tonight. And yeah, let's go and hop in this cockpit. Let's get this thing ready to rock and roll and head it down to Heathrow, man. So let's hop in this cockpit. Hey, boom. There we go. But yeah, dude, I can't wait for freaking summer, bro. Literally, we're just in class, just sitting there. Some classes we're watching movies. Other classes we're, just messing around doing like Uno or something. It's daycare throughout these last few days. It sucks. Mr. Reed coming in for 6 months now as fan club. Go ahead and spam those freaking my guys, dude. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. All right, first off, up upstairs. Let's go ahead and actually, no, let's do this first. So slide on here. Let's make sure everything is off and not online, just so if we give the airplane some power, we don't have any unexpected issues. So throttle's on idle. Our engine and ISO switches are both off. Engine selectors in the normal selection. We got our ground spoilers retracted. Parking brake is on. Flaps are up. Landing gear is down. And then we have our left and right wipers on the off position. So going to go bat 1, emergency bat 1, emergency bat 2, bat 2. We have external power available, so we'll go external power 2, external power 1. And she's alive. The plane is powering up. Awesome. While it's doing that, let's go down here. Let's go to flight ops plan. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Let's go to flight ops import. And there we go. We're flying as Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf from Helsinki down to London Heathrow. Awesome. Let's go boom. Back to menu. Let the plane power up with the screens here and they'll start running the checks. And it's already on. Awesome. Mr. Grant, 1 month. I appreciate this. You and I might be the biggest Delta fans. I'm the biggest Delta A321 fan and Delta fan. What's your favorite airplane out of Delta's community, or just their whole fleet? What do you like the most? Appreciate the 1 month though, Grant. Go and spam those my guys from, dude. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Isaac and Wendy's in the house. What's going on, man? Appreciate you stepping in, dude. How are you doing? All right, awesome. Let's let this plane power up and run through its self-checks and all that real quick, and then we shall be good to go here. All right, cool. Should be good to go. So we'll slide over here first. We'll check down here to make sure our recall last is good. Nothing on there. We'll go to system test. Our system status, I should say. We're on normal. Looks good to me. We do have a low pressure for our cabin oxygen, our cockpit oxygen for the captain and first officer side. But we're just not going to worry about that. That's fine. I feel like that'll get fixed here in a second if we do something. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna defer that to the end. We're just gonna, ignore it. But it does say we have good PSI, just the pressure is low, so that's fine. Engine repellent level is norm, which is good to me. We'll slide over to our engine page. On the engine page, we need to go upstairs. We'll turn the FADEC systems on. So we'll get FADEC engine 1 and number 2. We'll slide down here, let them populate, and then we'll check our oil quantity here. Awesome, we are topped the hell off. Look at that. 20 and 20 quarts on both sides. Beautiful. All right, sit. So we're not gonna worry about that. We'll get the FADEC systems back offline. We'll slide it back down here. We'll leave it on that page for now, and we'll start getting the aircraft set on up. So we'll slide up here. Let's go and go cruise supply online. We'll go and get the ground recorder online as well. We'll slide up here. IRSs go 1, 2, and 3. On bat will come off in 3 seconds. Uno, dos, tres, gone. Okay, I was close. There it is. There we go. Let's slide down here. Strobes already on auto. Beacon light is off. Nav lights position 1. We'll leave it on that. Logo light will be auto for tonight. All the rest of these bottom lights are offline. We don't need them. Seatbelt signs can come to the auto position. I'm not going to load fuel. No smoking in the no head. That's weird. Auto. Signs for no phones will be auto. Emergency exit light gets armed. AC will get set as required. We don't need any fuel pumps for tonight, so we'll go and test AP fire test. And I can't look down, so we're just going to hit it and say that we could probably see the ECAM. I would just assume we would. Up here, we're going to test our CVR. We'll hold it 3 seconds. And if you don't hear anything, it's a good CVR test, so that's awesome. Good to me. We'll slide over here. Let's go and get our altimeter set for tonight. It's 1012 for today, so 1012 we get set. We'll get constraints. We'll get traffic, and we'll put it to ID. Oops, there you go. Over to ID. And we'll get VOR1 and VOR2 set up. Why not? Same thing for over here. 1012, constraints, VOR2, VOR1, and then we could actually just leave traffic off for this one, so we'll just unclick it. We'll slide down to our standby, 1012, and that's all set up and ready to rock and roll for tonight. We'll slide down here. Let's go and clear our line RS info. That's fine. Or actually, it's not going to let me clear it. There it goes. We'll slide over here. We don't have any selected stored routes or anything, so that looks good to me. We'll slide over to active. Let's go to init. We'll go copy flight plan request, and we'll get that thing thrown in, man. Company flight plan received. So we'll go receive flight plan insert, and we'll let it load up in, man. Clipper with the $10 bomb. This guy donates $10 every stream. I appreciate it, dude. Go and give him a like on his donation, and if you can, also go and spam those dollar sign emojis for him, dude. I appreciate you, Clipper. Thank you, my dude. The 757. The 75 is definitely a good pick. I love the Delta 75. I'm a 321 fan, though, man. The 224 get upgraded? Did, Lucas. We're in Sim Update 2 now, man. Sim Update 2. I've actually flown on the Finnair 350 from Calgary to Frankfurt. Really, Junior. That's awesome, dude. How was the 350, man? I want to fly one of these so badly, man. All right, we're flying as Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf Helsinki to Heathrow. Alternates Manchester. Flight level 400 in the cruise for tonight. No step climbs. We're going to have a cost index of 15, and all that looks good to me. So we'll go and go to our flight plan page. From Helsinki, we'll insert a departure. For tonight, it's planning us for 4 right. Seems like the longer runway they have here at Helsinki, and it is the right runway for tonight. Winds are 020 at 7, so that's fine. We'll go SID for today. We're going to be climbing on the ADIV 5 Charlie, or a Devo 5 Charlie, so we get that set. Devo 5 Charlie, boom. No transition. We'll insert the flight plan now. Into Heathrow for today. It's always a change in Heathrow, but we'll be planning for the ILS runway 09er left. I don't really know Heathrow's procedures. I'm pretty sure they land one runway, depart the other, so we'll figure out how that's going to work in cruise. That's just what we'll set for now. We'll plan for the ILS. VIAs for tonight. I don't think we have a VIA for today, so we're just putting none. And actually, do we? Let me see. They have it this waypoint now. It's just the transition. So go star. We're going to be on the Barmy 1 Hotel. So Barmy 1 Hotel. And that looks good to me. Insert, execute. And before we do anything else, let's go ahead and go GSX. And let's start them up with this boarding process. So we'll start catering. Let me actually do this. Restart. Some reef, okay. We got to close it. Then we'll reopen it to refresh it. And we'll request the catering service. There we go, man. What's up, Jillian? Just one leg? Yes, just one leg today, man. Gonna push in, we will be Dynasty. We're just now setting up the airplane. We're gonna load GSX here, so we got another probably 15 minutes on the ground, man. What's up, Mark? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. How are you doing, my dude? All right, awesome. Now that should get to go. Let's go over to our performance page. Not performance page, sorry. Where is it in this aircraft? It is fuel. We'll just do this. So there it is, fuel and load. Cool. We could go ZFW, and let's actually pull out our keyboard here to be extra. Awesome. Let's go boom. And we'll go ZFW. We'll just go control enter. Block fuel, control enter. And we need a ZFW of 308.6. That is correct. What's our block fuel? 52.9? Hold on. Whoa. Let's go to load sheet here. That's why. Okay, I was about to say that is, I forgot I have to do this part. I was like, that didn't make any sense. All right, set ZFW. And we'll set fuel. And there we go. Now we should have the right numbers. Okay, there you go. 53,600 pounds of fuel. That's right. And their ZFW is probably getting changed now too. Let's double check it. Bam. There we go. 385.0. That makes more sense. We'll fix our block fuel now. Should be 43.6. ZFW CG is going to be Actually, can we do enter on that one as well? I don't remember on this aircraft. You can. So 30.6. Awesome. PEX number for tonight, we are going to be taking aboard, the plane's giving us total 315. So we're going to go PEX number 315 PEX tonight. Cost next to 15, looks good to me. Let's go and go performance page. And this is the last thing to do for now. So we'll go ahead and slide up here. Let's get the APU online. We'll get the fuel pumps online as well. APU master switch and start on the A350. You don't have to wait. And then we're going to let these guys get ready to get out of here, man. Awesome, dude. Cool. All right, that was a quick speed run of the A350, getting that thing set up. Then we'll listen to this beautiful APU start up. Look at that. I tried this plane in VR as well, dude. Oh my God, it's so cool. This plane in VR is awesome, man. All right, what am I missing up here, man? Let me go all the way back here. What's up, Brent? Says, do I join you guys? Go for it, man. It's only one of us. I think it's only one or two of us here. I know this Finnair I just saw just spawned in, so I'm guessing he's flying, and then somebody's flying a 7.8. I don't know where he's at, though. But yeah, join up if you want, man. Go for it, my dude. Flew Qatar A350 1000, the best flight in the world, 15-hour economy flight. It was so nice. I feel like this is, you're joking, right? You enjoyed your 15-hour economy flight? I don't know if I could, if I would say the same. I would love to be on a 350, but for 15 hours, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if I could agree with you on that one. Appreciate that, Clipper, for the $10 bomb, though, man. You just did this with your X Aviation? Nice. What's up, Mr. Charlie? Says, what's going on, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing awesome, Charlie. How you doing, man? Aviation destinations now. Saying I'm a fan of the Delta 753 or the 321neo with the mask. The Delta 321neos are nice, dude. I do like those, too. Those are clean. I'm hoping, I don't understand how it works anymore, because I know at this point we're able to make like a bunch of A330 liveries. Everybody's making A321 liveries, like for 2024 though, not 2020. Like the iniBuilds 321, the iniBuilds 330. I've seen a lot of liveries being published by random people now, so I feel like it's not that hard to make liveries for those aircraft anymore. So why don't we have the Delta 100 years anniversary A321neo? I've been waiting for it. There's a Latin VFR A321neo Delta 100 years livery, but not the iniBuilds one. I was a little upset about that, but that's fine. Do it manually and set your fixes? Yeah, let me spend 25 minutes setting my fixes individually. They don't even do that in real life, Pipelot. They just uplink their flight plan through ACARS. I know XP does it all the time. I think that's cool, but that's just a waste of time, in my opinion. That takes forever to manually import every single waypoint. No pushback tag. I want to actually just look at the airplane for a second. Do I want to board crew? Sure, go for it. Why not? Crew boarding start. Awesome. Just the one leg for tonight, though. Yes, sir, Julian. First A350 flight was only a few months ago in January from Charles de Gaulle YVR. Really? Dude, lucky. 350s are so nice. The flap sounds are music to my ears. The engines are so quiet. Yeah, I've seen videos about it. It's like you don't hear anything until like the flaps start moving, and it's like, and then just goes back to silence. It's crazy. What's up, Marshall, man? How you doing, my dude? So my day 2 is the exact same as the recent beta build. Is it actually, Shaq? Okay. So we most likely might have the same issue with the airport loading. We'll see. But we'll see if it is. I know the update was like, I think it was like a 500 megabytes or something, or like a gigabyte or something like that. So they might have changed minor things, but I'm pretty sure it's usually always just exactly how the beta builds were. Just maybe some fixes from the beta. WSD keyboard on the plane. What's up, full of planes? So disappointed in 2024. The photogrammetry so bad for me. Maybe it's internet. Gamer, it's exactly that. It's your internet, man. 2024 requires not only your internet to be streamed for everything in the sim, like your airplane textures. I mean, if you're downloading third-party airplanes, it's different. But in 2024, nothing's downloaded in your sim except for your mods. So unless you're running a payware airplane or payware scenery, everything else you're using is all streamed in from the cloud. So that means you're having to stream your airplane, you're having to stream your scenery, and you're having to stream your photogrammetry. So if you don't have really, really good, stable connection, yeah, you're going to have issues on one of those things. And usually, yeah, it's the thing that gets the hit is the photogrammetry. And that was the biggest issue I had with the sim when it originally came out. Because my sim was trying to load everything at the same time. And I was like having the textures of my 330 not load in, and then like photogrammetry look really bad. But it's since fixed for me. But yeah, you have to have a really, really good internet connection. Another thing that sucks about this sim is that if you don't even have internet, like if your internet goes out for a second or something, it just stops the simulator itself. It doesn't let you play this unless you have a connection to the internet. Mom, it says, how about FPS or VRM usage on Summit Day 2 update? Mine has never been bad. Some people were saying the VRM usage was like out the waters and like theirs was terrible and all that. I've never had an issue with FPS or VRM usage. So you could try it out for yourself, but me personally, it's never been a problem for me. I was about to say, nobody loves a 15-hour economy flight. What's up, Justin? How you doing, my dude? Yeah, if you guys are just now stopping in, smash the like button, dude. At 40 likes, let's see what we can hit for tonight, man. Guy, just make it just in time. What's going on, man? How you doing? I'm doing awesome. Aiden, how you doing, man? We're getting this freaking beautiful Finnair 350 setup, dude. I'm not going to lie. This livery, I'm going to be real with you, is freaking basic as hell. It's bland. But when you add this, you add whatever little, I think they call it the Macaulay or something like that, these bubbles on the back. This thing looks, I like this livery. This is a very, very cool looking livery. I mess with it. You have the 321 Neo trading card? I do too, Dynasty. I have basically all the Delta trading cards other than like the old school ones like they had back in like, 2015 and all those. Like the original trading cards. But I kind of cheated this system. I never have been on any 321 Neo. I only have it because I have a Delta pilot that flies the 320 for Delta. And he went through the... he went to the ops center in Atlanta, like, the little crew lounge where they actually keep the cards, and he just like picked up a handful of every single card and then mailed it to me. So I kind of cheated the system, but hey, I still got it too. What's going on? What's up, Mr. Armchair Prize? Is any recommendations on the Bravo throttle thrust levers? What do you mean, like the actual throttles you can get for it, like the overlapping parts, like the custom sets you can get with it? I personally don't have the Bravo throttle, so I wouldn't know. I know Yoham just recently got some sets, though. He could probably tell you if he's still in the chat. All right, APU Master's on, APU's at Veil as well. We'll go and get the APU bleed online. And then we could go ahead and get external power 1, external power 2. Both offline, so now we can slide down here. Let's go to ground. Let's go and go to GPU. We're going to disconnect it. GPU removed. Awesome. And we'll let the rest of these guys all board on up and get everything in the aircraft and ready to go, man. What's up, JD? How you doing, my dude? What flies tomorrow? If we do go live tomorrow, excuse me. If we do go live tomorrow, we're going to be playing VTOL VR. However, I do have to set that up still. I haven't really found out a way to get it set up properly with OBS because I want to make it like a really professional looking stream. I don't want to just be all messy. So if we can't get that set up by tomorrow, we'll be live on Saturday. And on Saturday, it's actually going to be a pretty exciting day for anybody that's interested in that 737-500. They're going to first be doing a development stream like earlier in the morning. And then in the afternoon, they should send us over an early access copy so we could be able to stream it. So that should be pretty fun. I'm thinking about doing some either U.S. Airways ops or we'll do some Southwest ops. We'll see which one I want to do. I flew with Southwest Max 8 coming back from Portland, by the way. Pretty nice. First time flying Southwest. So your first time flying Southwest, you get on the Max. Nice. It just seems like everybody gets on the Max but me. I'm telling you, if I can't get on it this expo, I'm just going to be sad. Mr. Fada, what's up, man? Says, good evening to you as well, man. How you doing? Brian says, I'm flying the Santa Claus one. That one's pretty nice. Doesn't that just have like the little Santa logo on the side, though? They need to make that Santa bigger. Check the cabin/cockpit oxygen. Okay, the cabin oxygen's fine. It was just our cockpit oxygen that was saying it's good, like it's a good quantity. It's just low pressure. I think that's just something to do with the plane starting up, though, because now it's gone. We have green on the oxygen, so we're good. We only need a minimum of 1,800 for a long haul. We're not even doing a long haul. So we got 1860 in the captain's side, 1870 in the first officer, and there's no low pressure warning. So we're good now. I think that's just something that happens, like one of the fail-safe tests it has for itself when you start up the airplane. I think that's what it is. Because we're chilling now. We're all good. What's up, though, JD? My A350 is good FPS. Mine's better. Mine isn't amazing, but it's definitely better. I know one thing, the second I started streaming, though, the plane started acting a lot worse on performance for me, but that's just streaming in 2024. Is Heathrow from iniBuilds good or not? It is. It's a really, really good scenery. However, we are using the 2020 version today in 2024. I completely forgot that like a month or two ago, they just released the 2024 version of the scenery. So my scenery is not going to look as good as it should in 2024. But just know they do have a really, really good rendition for it if you're interested. Pop FS made it, this guy. US Airways always be cool. Yeah, we'll see. I want to do something maybe out of like Reagan, or we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Why you know everything about the 350 and the 320? Because I'm a nerd with these airplanes, dude. When I tell you, like, when these aircraft, like when this 350 especially came out, dude, I was watching like all the tutorials and like watching real world pilots. I was watching the videos that had like 15 viewers on their live stream, just like yap about the plane the whole time. Those guys really know what they're talking about. Like A330's drivers are great. They're all great, but the ones that I've been getting like the most information from are like the people that like have no viewers on YouTube that just sit there and they only talk about like proper stuff. They don't care about the sim. They're just like, okay, so now we would usually go here. We would check our yada yada. If our TGI quantity was this 5 and this was ×2, like they get deep into the stuff. That's just how I've learned all that crap. What's up, Dynasty? I'm flying the JetBlue A220 Nice. There you go, man. I'll be flying the Breeze A220 up to Providence for this summer. So that should, or not for this summer, for this year's expo. So that should be fun. I'm a little disappointed though, because I wanted to fly at night. I've been wanting to do like a night flight on an airline for a minute because I haven't done that in years. But sadly, the one night flight that I'm doing in the near future is going to be on an A220. So I mean, I won't be able to fully see everything and, you know, get the daytime experience of an A220, but that's fine. It'll still be me flying on it. Top 2 aircraft I'm signed up for are the 220 and the 75. That 220 looks really good, though, dude. I can't wait for that thing either. That thing's going to be... Oh, man. Like I said, every time I thought about an A220 for Microsoft, I think of the virtual call, and I'm like, yeah, that thing's trash. The textures suck. But then you see the pictures of that new 220, dude, it looks like the texturing of the 350 and the Phoenix, man. It looks so, so good. What's up, Speedbird? How you doing, man? T-Y says, what's the big difference with update? I don't even know. We're going to try it out today and see if I can notice anything different. Only thing I've noticed is it's a little bit smoother on frames, but that's really about it. So we'll see how it is. Again, it could be 1,000 different factors. We're in a different airport. We're in the 350 that just got updated and optimized like 6 times in the last like 2 months since the last time I flew it. So it's a bunch of things that could be going to the frame side of things. But we'll see. I haven't even read the change logs. I just got the update downloaded and I was like, all right, let's go live. I'm also going to be doing the I'm doing a flight flying Phoenix. Oh, flying from the Phoenix event, or into the Phoenix event. Sorry, I can't read. It kept sliding down the chat. I was just trying to read your thing. I'll be flying into the Phoenix event for the event from Newark to Phoenix as American at 1282, operating the 321neo from Horizon Sim all the way down. Nice. There you go, Aiden. I know there's a controller that's going to be, he's one of our buddies. He's controlling that event. So we might fly into there offline tomorrow if I don't stream. That'll be kind of fun. We'll see. I might put up a quick stream out of Phoenix. We'll see. What's up, Phoenix? How you doing, man? Why don't you do this in real time? Night is really good in 2024, but then it's an entire stream at night. I have it like 3-ish hours above real time, so it should be getting night here shortly when we are in the cruise. I know it looks really, really good at night. It's just doing an entire stream at night is just so boring to me, dude. There's nothing to see in cruise. So I have it hopefully set up to where we start our descent, it'll be like a sunset, and then by the time we land, it should be like a sunset to like nighttime landing. What's up, Mr. Reviews? He says FSR3 since the beta begun has been a game changer to me. What's FSR3? What is that? I have no idea what that is. New buzzsaw sound adds a bit of a nice. Oh, really? They changed the sounds on it? We'll see if they actually did anything else. The original title for the stream was why do they keep updating this plane? Because I kid you not, I got about 5 or 6 freaking Discord notifications in like the past week about this A350 getting an update. So I was like, what's going on with this thing? I was wondering if after stream or when you have some time, you could check your Discord DMs. I seen your DM and your Discord is Brian. Are you the one that was asking for tips on VATSIM? I was actually going to try to message you tomorrow and give you a quick help. What are you trying to get into though, man? What do you really need help with? Exactly, at least. Do American CRJ Fort Worth to Charlotte? Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. That's a long flight for a CRJ, though. They do that? All right, let's go to here real quick. Let's see how many more passengers we have because they're done with the boarding. Yeah, we're not waiting for that. So I'm just going to... Let's just get our performance numbers in, and then let's just get out of here. And yeah, there's a stutter, by the way. There you go. What's up, Con? How you doing, my dude? Oh, AMD frame gen. Really? There you go, man. I didn't know AMD got frame gen. That's awesome. Is that like a new thing, or is that just like a mod you can get? All right, let's go take off performance. Let's go and just sync our... Oh, no, we can't do that first. Let's sync our sim brief, and then we can sync the weather. There we go. 0208 knots, 8 degrees Celsius, 2988. What is that compared to... You know what? We can just cheat. Let's see. 2988. Close enough. Good. 2988. Running condition is dry. Anti-off is off. Or anti-ice is going to be off. Takeoff weight is 427.5, right? Yep, that's what we got. We'll use 1 full on the slats, flaps 1 degree, slats full. Air conditioning's on, flex thrust, and yeah, cool, compute. Oh wait, and I just realized you could change it to, oh, awesome. We'll do that then. We'll compute it again, we'll try it again. Awesome. All right, so let's send FMS. We're gonna have a V1 of 146, a VR of 148, and a V2 of 152. And flex is going to be 67. So let's go 46, 48, 52. Flaps 1, trims 29.7, 29.7, and 67 on the flex. I'll accept that. Packs me on. Anti-ice is off. And that looks good to me. We'll start over here. Let's go and get this page to checklist. Cockpit preparation. I'm going to run through this checklist. And then when we get that done, we'll just restart GSX and get on out of here, man. So again, pins have been removed. We could actually double check that. In 2024, you have to go outside. So just make sure we don't have any messages saying it's actually there, so that's good. I'm just going to assume they're gone. We'll go check again. Fuel quantity is already checked as well. It says in kg, but we're not in kg. We're in pounds, obviously. That's fine. Seatbelt signs are automatic, so we'll just switch it to on for now. There we go. Seatbelt signs are on. Bear F is set 1012, 1012, and 1012 set 3 times across the board. We'll go checklist complete. Back to checklist. Before start checklist to go. Parking brake is... set. Back up. Also got the parking brake on sign. Good. Takeoff speeds and thrusts have been checked and selected. Slides are going to be armed here in a second. So let's go real quickly here. Let me do GSX and then let's just actually no, we might as well just wait for it at this point. There's like 60 more people to get in. We'll just wait. Just so it can be a smooth thing here. That's fine. We'll wait a good 5 more minutes, less than that, and then we should be good to go. What do you recommend buying more, the 777-200 or this? I have the 777. Oh no, if you already have the 777-300, get this, bro. Get this. The 200 is really, really good, but get the 350. Get the 350. Monty says I got an e-bike and I haven't been on the flight sim. Loki forgot about it. Actually, where have you been riding around in your e-bike at, bro? Departure briefing. You want a departure briefing? Fine. Terminal chart. Which is actually good. We need to get this anyways, because I need to get my top of climb in case somebody's on. By the way, is anybody even on? No, they're not. Good. So go to departure airport. Where is... Oh, you know, I can just do this. Airport. And then airport info. Bam. And then we'll go departure. We're going to be taking the Adovo 5 Charlie. Adovo 5 Charlie. Adovo 5 Charlie. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Cool. All right, let's go to pin charts first. Let's go to airport info, and we'll figure out what we're doing to get... Oh, wrong one. Damn it. All right, hold on. I pinned the wrong one. This is the only reason I don't like European airports, because everything is just like, there's so many charts. Is it this one? Here it is, this one. All right, so we're gonna be down here at this stand down here. We're gonna be taking runway 4 right for departure. So we're just gonna push right into the ramp straight back to let these guys get out the way. We'll taxi probably Alpha Whiskey 2. And I'm guessing we're gonna join up to Alpha Kilo. We'll join Alpha Victor all the way down. And then we'll slide on to, I guess, Zulu Tango. We're to part 4 right. 11,483 feet of rollout range for today. Climbing, we're going to have a top of climb of 4,000. So we'll set 4,000 for now. Let's get that set. 4,000 is set. And it's just runway heading to Hotel Kilo 416. And then we're going to make a right turn, heading at 105 to Hotel Kilo 912, then straight out to RVEP. And then, yeah, that's just going to be a departure. Then we'll start heading down south. That'll be what we do for tonight. Cool. Let's go back to ground. And we'll get these slides armed here in a second. We still got people aboard. How many more people we got? Let's see. Dynasty says the pushing sounds good, man. We'll be out of here soon as well. Yep. All right, cool. Got a few more people to go. We'll be good. They actually do fly that, Mason? That's crazy, dude. That's such a long flight for an RJ. Well, I mean, that's not that bad. How long is it? That's like 2 hours, right? Fort Worth to Charlotte. The thing is, this is a CRJ, so it's like even a, shorter, or not shorter, but a longer flight time, right? I don't know. We'll see. Flight time, Connor, we're going to be flying for 2 hours and 24 minutes tonight on the way down, my dude. 2:24. Most of you notice on takeoff roll, it's a nice touch, but it adds realism. Really? Okay, we'll hear it. We'll try to get you an engine view as we spool it up. Landing in Las Palmas yesterday with the Norwegian, 6 hours in economy. Really? How are you liking it out there, though, man? That's awesome, dude. What's up, Spawning? Appreciate it in, man. Should Booming make an A350 FMC? You know, it's crazy. I think they actually got the FMC to actually work with this airplane. I'm just not testing it because I don't want to mess with that right now. But I swear I could have seen an update to where it said the MCP or the what is it called? The MCDU actually works with the A350. How they got that to work, I couldn't tell you, but I think it does. You don't like using the GSX Mini on the EFB? I don't. Let's get the music off for now. And we'll leave it on. We'll get off in a second. I don't. I tried it out. I don't know. I like it. I like it just through the normal menu. It's a little bit easier for me, at least. That literally catch you try to leave the airport without doing departure briefing. Don't send it to my CFI, please. Please. What's up, Mr. Rev? He says, what's up, Alex? Hope you're well. I'm doing awesome, man. I'm doing good. About to get on down to, oh, there he is. I'm thinking this is him. This is somebody. We're about to head on down to London Heathrow, man, flying this Finnair 350. It should be a good flight, man. Understood, Isaac. Thanks, buddy. JD with 9 months says, I'm Sigma. Total Sigma can't beat me, Lord. Go ahead and spam those my guys, my dude. Appreciate you hanging out with us this afternoon, man. All right, and obviously they're just not going to shut my door, so we're going to have to go do that myself. Let's go down here. Parking brakes on. Let's go and remove chocks. Let's go close all doors. And we're going to do this the realistic way because they don't have that in real life. So we'll slide down here. And before we do that, actually, since we have to wait for that guy to get out of the way anyways, let's just watch them connect the tug. And then we'll make sure our doors are closed. And we'll go in that area, yes. That's beautiful, though. Look at that. Yeah, don't ask me how they do it, but I don't quote me on that either. But I'm pretty sure that I swear I could have seen an update that said something about the MCDU working with the 350. All they do is like kind of make a screen pop out and they put it into the MCDU. So I feel like it's possible. I just think it will look really, really weird. But I got to double check that. I'll see. What's up, FS? Says, do you think upgrading from 16 to 32 gigs of RAM would make a difference in 2024? Your stuff may load a little bit faster and run a little bit smoother, but you're really not going to notice a performance boost. RAM is memory, so it's not going to really boost your performance that much, or at least noticeably. That's at least when I upgraded my stuff, I didn't notice a big performance boost. I just noticed a lot of stuff loaded quicker and higher, loadable stuff, like iniBuilds 350 with VATSIM and, the iniBuilds JFK. I would notice that the sim would run a little bit smoother under load, but that was about it. But you can. I definitely would recommend getting away from 16 gigs. Definitely need a minimum of 32, I would say, nowadays. All right, door. Everything is closed. Let's go and toggle side arming. So let's go and do a bam. All doors are armed on the sides. Good. We'll go back to engine page, back to stat. Slides are armed. A beacon light is coming online. We'll ping out the cabin. Let them know we're getting out of here. And a nose wheel disconnect memo is it on there? It is. Awesome for push. Cool, go checklist complete. Let's go checklist menu. We'll go after start checklist to go. And let's go and tune on to our radios because our radios are off on this plane. So let's go VHF 1, we'll call it. We'll listen to VHF 2. We'll go VHF 2 to 121.5. We'll get that. Oop, missed it. 121.5. Let's go ahead and get it. Oh, I forgot to set it. 121.500. Cool. And slap that in. Then standby. We'll get this to 122.800 and switch it. There you go. I'm also going to need to turn the VATSIM online, and that's good to me. Do the same over here. VHF 1, boom, bam.
Traffic tower 115, we'll be touching from apron 15 via Alpha Kilo, Alpha Victor, Victor Kilo, Zulu, Zulu Tango, runway 48.
Awesome, we got that guy taxiing up. We make sure he's out of my way, and then we'll go ahead and start pushing. I think he's going to go right behind us, so we'll just give him a second here. Give him a quick second to move from away. David says, $5. Here's to a normal Al's departure time. Oh my gosh. You know we had to do everything, bro. We had to load up the airplane, had to run GSX. We gotta do all that, man. I appreciate you for that though, Dave, with the $5 bomb. I'm gonna spam those dollar signs for him, man. Again, if you haven't already, smash the like button, man. 51 likes. Let's see what we can get for tonight, man. Yeah, you do a dual engine start. I have 64 gigs right? Me too, Dynasty. I'm using 64 as well. Do you think you'd be able to fly an A350 IRL? I'll probably know my way around the cockpit. I still think flying it in real life would be way harder in terms of actually, you know, not having... Because in real life, there's so many more factors. It's not just like flipping a switch and then, oh, I hit the wrong one. Let's try to not do that again. It's like you actually have to, you know, pay for your consequences in real life. So, I don't know. I feel like I could do it better than most people, but I think I would still do something... Oh, my gosh. I feel like I could still do something wrong. Yeah, that guy just, like, literally... punched that Qatar A350. What was that? That dude, like, actually just punched him. Alright, anyways. That was weird. Music's coming off, audio's coming up. And here we go. Listen to chat. Oop. I thought what I was about to say. I have to do my push-to-talk, don't I? Push-to-talk. There you go. Listen to traffic. It's Finnair. 7 Whiskey off pushing Sierra 4-5 straight into the alley. Helsinki. Alright, parking brake gets released. And let's go. Let's get out of here, man. Double engine starts. Dual engine start. What's up, Trim? Think it's worth switching after this upgrade? Well, we're going to see. I still say no, though, just because there's no airplanes. Like, not no airplanes, but there's not all the airplanes compatible with the sim yet. I feel like until we get our 7.3 or until we get, like, you know, every other plane we have in 2020, I don't think it's worth switching to just yet. Imagine loading a full A380 with GSX only using one jetway. Oh my gosh. That happens in flight sim for GSX with the A380. It's ridiculous. We'll go ignition mode. Packs are off. We'll go engine at numero uno. We'll go listen to this thing spool up.
Lift the top of the buckle. In case of unexpected turbulence, we ask that you keep.
Why do we have an American guy for? You know what? I'm not gonna. That's actually a Qatar 777 and not an A350. I said the 350 went into the 777. Did I not say that? My bad. I want to take you to learn the controls and everything of the 350 about a day. I watched a few videos and it was like, all right, sounds good. Took me about a day, I would say. And there she is spooling up. This is a very, very nice livery, dude. I do like this. That looks good. That large Finnair tug too, beautiful. And it actually didn't jack up my nose wheel that time, and just naturally pushed me. Awesome. What's up, Mr. Rev? How you doing, my dude? Parking brake gets set, and yeah, my transponder is off. You're right. Let's go into the serve page. We go, bam, serve. Let's go default settings, confirm, and there you go. We're back. Flight plan. Leave it there. Avail number uno, numero dos, spooled up. We'll go listen to that bad boy spool. How can it be so hard to fix double jetway connections? Well, it's not that they need to fix them. It's just it doesn't actually work in the sim itself. The way they coded the jetways, there's only one that's able to connect at a plane at a time. I really thought they were going to fix it in 2024 and make, you know, multiple jetways connect, but they didn't. I was a little disappointed about that. Getting a pretty big storm here in the Midwest, are you? I think that stuff's moving right over to the East Coast again. We've been having rain all week. I think that stuff is coming this weekend. Thought if you change lanes from the 350, they would get different accents for the PA. They should. I'm just using the config that came with this livery. I think the config just left it in English though, so we'll see. I'm gonna go see what it's set to right now. Jay Vlonson for the 𝐂𝐫𝐚𝐢𝐢𝐷. I got you, Dynasty. We'll check it out, man. You learned to play Microsoft before, did you, or after you enrolled in flight school? I tried learning it too much. I started flight sim before flight school. It's not that hard though, man. I'm telling you, literally, just watch YouTube. YouTube will tell you everything you need to know about an airplane and just everything about everything in general. All right, 2 avails, it looks good. Let's go ignition back to norm. We'll slide upstairs. AP bleed comes off. AP can come off as well. And we'll run through the checklist real quick and get out of these guys way before we taxi. Anti-ice is not required today. And so we're just gonna leave it off for now. It's good with me. Flight controls, we'll go to flight controls, please. And boom, boom. Full right. Neutral. Full left. Neutral. Full up. Neutral. Pull down. Neutral. Right rudder. Neutral. Left rudder. Flight controls are free and correct. We'll go and get flaps out to position 5 here in a second. So we'll go and say flight controls are free. Pitch trim for takeoff is good. We have 30.5 set, 30.6 is set. Ground clearance, we don't need it. Check. Checklist menu. Taxi checklist to go here. Flaps, we'll go and go 1 full. Listen to those things, man. Yeah, man. YouTube, I'm telling you, that's how I learned how to fly originally. Watching YouTube videos. That's the method right there. Okay, I don't know why this camera just got jacked up. There we go. Spoiler test as well. Awesome. Flaps are out. Ground spoilers are getting armed. We'll slide in your ground spoilers armed. Auto brake whips selected to RTO. Takeoff config test. We'll hold it. Where's takeoff config? We'll do it while we're rolling. Let's just get the parking brake release, holding the parking brakes, parking brake release, tax light on, and we'll start the taxi roll here. Head tracking's coming on. And we'll split up just a little bit here to get us moving. And there we go, man. Awesome. I forgot you have to hold the takeoff config thing in this airplane, so we'll do that next time. All right, let's go. Boom, bam, bam, boom. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. Cool. Hey, yeah, what language do we have it set to? I'm curious now. Let's go boom. Let's go menu, options, cabin. Let's do English UK. That works. Close enough. Terminal chart.
We're just about ready for departure, and the weather en route looks generally smooth with some light turbulence, so we're expecting a pleasant flight.
It's genuinely smooth with some light turbulence. We'll make our call here in just a second. Yoshi says, I'm waiting till iFlight gets released, then I'll delete 2020. Yeah, I don't think I'll delete 2020 until I get literally every airplane slid over. But I think, yeah, when that iFlight comes over, dude, oh, brother. The iFly and the 7.3 are going to be great. Yeah, you got to press and hold it. I was just pressing it. We'll hold it. Let me make this turn. We'll be good to go. Hey, it's you want a normal English American accent, or do you want a British accent on Finnair? Which one's better?
I'll take it so.
Oh my God, the taxi noises sound a lot better though. Taxi noises are awesome. He says neither. Okay, we don't have. You can't just turn them off. I don't think at least. Helsinki Chef Finnair 7 with Golf, taxiing runway 4 right via Alpha Kilo 3, the Alpha Victor Zulu, holding point Zulu Tango for 4 right, Helsinki. Right, clear on the left-hand side, clear on the right-hand side. Up a turn here, we good. Lots of developers are limited by the sim stuff. That's why it's taking so long. Now all the cool stuff. That's exactly what it is.
Nose right tail right. Okay, nose left tail right.
Nose right tail right. Oh yeah.
Helsinki traffic.
That'd be so cool with the 380, 3 jetways for the 3 jetways, or like the 350 with 2. Yeah, dude. If we could just even get 2 jetways on the 380 too, that'd be sick. Just so we can have something. All right, ping out the cabin, and then we'll hold it here. It should be 3 seconds you have to hold it for. It's not letting me hold it here. We're gonna do it when I hold short. We'll see what happens. I'm holding it, it's just not doing anything. We'll see. There you go, man. I think there's only British and English, and then the rest are like Portuguese and stuff. I'm gonna look at it again, but it's only gonna be for a second. Here you go. Like if I go to options, sound, we got English, UK, German, Japanese, Russian, Spanish, Portuguese, French, Portuguese, BR, and then Portuguese and Arabic. Those are our only options. Those are pretty bad options. Taking off right now sounds good, Brian. I don't even see you. Where are you at? Are you on VATSIM, Brian? Or were you that Qatar that just took off? Make sure we're clear here on the right-hand side. Looks clear enough to me. Oh, you're not on VATSIM? Okay, I was about to say. I was like, I didn't hear you. I will slide all the way over here. That'd be good. iniBuilds with Brazilian Portuguese. Why? Don't ask. Just got back from my flight, flew the DA-40 around, got to do 8 pattern/lanes, was low-key a groove with lanes. There you go, Spam Ram. Congrats, man. All right, lights are on. If I can hit takeoff config now, that'd be great. There it goes, now it worked. All right, let's make sure we're ready to rock and roll here. Get the face cam coming off, and we'll go ahead and call it out. And hold it. Slide here to our departure chart. We are ready to rock and roll, man. Checklist, a lineup checklist to go. Cabin's called, takeoff runway will be confirmed. Packs 1 and 2 are on. Checklist complete. And then that's all we gotta do. Sit. Listening to traffic, Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf will be lining up Zulu Sierra for 4 right, departing 4 right, climbing on the 𝐕𝐄𝐑𝐓𝐈𝐂𝐀𝐋𝐒 departure to the southeast of the airfield, Helsinki. Alright guys, go ahead and get those togas ready to rock and roll, man. Page is getting fixed up here, spooled up. Clear on the left hand side, got no traffic on the right. Here we go, man. Nice and calm to get on the runway here. Audio will come up too, so we try to hear sound on the, somebody said they changed the buzz all of it, so we'll see if we can hear it. Yeah, switching cameras on this thing is not very smooth right now. That's loud. That is 4 right confirmed. Control cam's coming on. Audio's up nice and loud. Let's spool it up. 50 first. And 50 stable. Flex. Man flex 67 SRS. Runway auto thrust is blue. There's neutral by 100. V1. Yeah, rotate. Pause, ready to climb gear. Nav is checked. Nice, dude. Slight nose on pressure. Just so we could get some views out here. We're going to get AP on and thrust climb. Climb. Look at that, man. Gonna go flaps clean. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Nice. All right, we'll come down. Music's come back up. And I'm back, dude. Awesome. After departure, we'll slide up. Let's go and get our cruise altitude set. 400 for tonight. Wait, keep scrolling here. Yeah, I got stuck in it. There you go. 400. Good VNAV climb. 400 set. We'll slide upstairs. Tax light comes off. I hate the click spot sometimes. Tax light's off downstairs. We're going to get the ground spoilers disarmed. And not out. Are they out? I think I just retracted them a little bit. No, I didn't. Now I did. Let's just do this. There you go. Awesome, dude. Now we just enjoy the climb on out of here, man. Rest in the chat. Finnair 750 Gulf is clear 4 right, pass on to 4.3 for 400. Climbing on the 𝐕𝐄𝐑𝐓𝐈𝐂𝐀𝐋𝐒 departure to the southeast of the airfield, Helsinki. I don't actually think we're going to the southeast. I think we're going to the northbound course, but that's fine. Awesome, look at that. Photogrammetry looks pretty dog out here, though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The photogrammetry doesn't look very good. The clouds look very good with the wing bouncing, but that's about it. That's nice looking. Get the overlay online. And we're en route, man. This thing is blinding with the sun though and white in the sim. It's like so exposed for some reason. All right, it's down a little bit. Already passing a transition level, so we're gonna go standard. We'll slide over here. We'll go standard, and then our standby will go to standard. Standard set 3 times across the board. Climbing and looking beautiful at the same time, man. Let's make this turn. Whew. Let's see the breakout, too. We'll see the breakout with this. This is going to be awesome looking. Hold on. We'll get back to chat in just a second. Hold on. We're getting the views in right now, man. Beautiful, man. Let's see it. See if I can get a good angle here. It's kind of hard because the plane keeps turning. Look at it going through these clouds, though, bro. Isn't that sick looking? Dude, that looks like it's actually... Ooh! Oh, my God. That's awesome. That's the one thing about 2024, man. The cloud layering is really, 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 really nice. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna get a look at that. We're gonna do a look at that emoji. I've noticed I say that a lot, so I'm gonna get that made. A look at that emoji. I think that'll be heavily used. That is beautiful. You said there's an exposure setting you can do in the sim settings. Really? I'm gonna have to look for that because right now I am blinded. Like looking at it like this, I can't see anything. Passing out of 10. Let's go and get straight up to the auto position. Beacon light stays on. Logo light can go to auto. Wing light comes off. Landing light comes off. Seatbelt signs go to auto. And we'll be good to go for the rest of the cruise here. Yeah, now it looks decent. It's not super exposed, but yeah, earlier that thing was looking ridiculous, dude. Just like, literally, you can't see anything. There you go, though. Look at that. Climbing away. Awesome, look at that. 666. All right, what did I miss here, man? They should have Hindi for Air India. It would be dope. Do they not have Hindi? Or no, they didn't have Hindi, did they? That would be kind of cool, though. Does any Brazilian airline even fly the 350? No, but I guarantee they're doing it for like an airline that maybe flies to Brazil. I don't know. What is Brazil's airport? Other than Santos Dumont. Isn't it, what's that one airport? Sao Paulo? That's in Brazil, right? I think. That might be me embarrassing myself. I think Sao Paulo's in Brazil. That's a pretty big airport when it comes to like international travel, I think. So maybe an A350 flies there. I have no idea. What's up, Alex? What's on, Brody? How you doing, my dude? He says 100K subs by 2026. We'll see. Hopefully, bro. We're on the road for it right now. We're at freaking 43K. I appreciate you guys, man. I was going to do a 43K special, but it's kind of It just seems kind of weird to do a 43,000 subscriber special. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 45,000 subscriber special. That's when we're gonna do a long haul or something, do some giveaways. That's my plan at least. But this time we're not gonna promise you guys like, you know, Singapore to freaking JFK like I had said. That's gonna be super boring. We're gonna do something actually exciting that's not gonna take 25 hours. That's my plan at least. The stutter build's 350. Do you have a model collection like Gemini jets and stuff? I have like 4 Gemini jets. It's not a big collection though. Evan D's in the house with the togas. Sue Page as well with the togas. Hazar with the togas. Spammer with the togas. Hazar with the V1. Spammer with the V1 and Red Tate. Dynasty says, what's your cruise mock? Our cruise mock is... That's a good question. What's our cruise mock? 8.5. We'll be cruising 8.5 tonight, man. 8.5. Appreciate you guys with those togas and V1s and Red Tates, man. I appreciate it, dude. Harry's now. What's going on, dude? Appreciate stepping in, man. Azul has an A350. Do they actually? Why didn't I know this? Wait, they actually do? Azul has a 350? Interesting. I didn't even know they did. We got up to 7K in the dive. Dude, this thing is very, very fast tonight, man. We're rocketing out of here. We'll slide down here and we'll just go to, let's just go to the en route map and just hang out at this point. See, then they add like menus here. Yeah, we'll go world day just so we can see the world map in the daytime. That is not the world day map. Is this actually? I guess it is. Okay. Interesting. What's the standard map look like? Oh, all right. We'll leave it in that one. Oh, that one actually looks a little bit better. There you go, man. What's up, the hair? Appreciate you stopping in, man. How are you doing this afternoon? Mikey's announced this. How's the update treating you? It's not bad. I was in the beta, so for me, currently, I haven't really noticed much of a difference, but we'll see as we keep flying tonight. But it seems to be working just how it should be. I haven't had any issues with the sim so far, so we'll see if that continues throughout the stream. 224 with purchases right now. Pop Rock, I would say yes. I think it's at a state where you should purchase it. Now, would you switch to it? I still probably want it. But I think it's at a state where you could probably feel comfortable getting at least some of your money's worth buying the sim. It works well for me now. I like flying, especially in the weather. The airplanes are so much more alive in 2024 with the weather. Like if you have a crosswind, it actually feels like you have a crosswind. You know, if you have gusting winds, it actually feels like you're landing in gusting winds. Like I love that about this sim. But it's just we don't have that many sceneries and that many airplanes fully compatible yet. So until then, I don't think I would switch. But it's a stable sim nowadays, I would say. How do you say that, Gusta? I can't say that. Fine, that doesn't matter. Is there any Brazilian Airlines with 350? I don't know. You said they retired. I was about to say, I could have sworn they didn't have them anymore. They retired the 350? Okay. Exciting, and bro would do a Delta stream? Okay. All right. Yeah, sorry. Let me do a flight that literally nobody asked for but Johan. He wanted me to fly out of 𝐓𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷 in Ukraine over to Schmerkenberg in Germany. So, yeah, we'll go there. Such an exciting stream. Such an exciting stream. I was like, where's our music? I muted it. You have a tornado watch? Uh-oh, Brian. Be safe, man. Get off your PC if it starts lightning. I remember dude, this is why I get so nervous to streamer doing anything, like do literally anything on my PC while it storms. It was like probably 5 years ago at this point. And I was on my Xbox and I was on it while it was storming outside and lightning struck like our backyard or something. I don't know where it hit, but it was really, really close because it was super loud. And it like literally knocked the power out of our house. Like you could feel it like rock the house and then the power just all shut off. And my computer or my Xbox was still on the whole time. And that thing was so buggy after the fact, and I thought I fried it. Dude, I'm so nervous to run anything during a storm anymore. It was on a surge protector too, and that thing still got fried almost. Who retires at 350? They literally just came out. Appreciate that, Travis. Thanks, man. I'm absolutely exhausted from yesterday. What did you do yesterday, Harry? I wasn't understanding. Did you actually go on like a real trip, or are you just flying around for fun? Found an old school livery in the 350. Someone needs to bring this back to life. What livery is it? What livery is it? Get tornado watches every month. I'm chilling. It's just, oh, you live in Illinois. Okay, well, that makes more sense. That is a normal Illinois day. Do a GA flight. I don't know why you don't. There's so many good GA planes. It would be fun to do a GA flight. It's just I literally wouldn't read the chat. I would be only focusing on flying the whole time. That would be just, I did that one time in the PC-12. And obviously, I was still flying VFR. And it was really, really fun. It's just, dude, the whole time I was focusing on flying. If I do a GA stream, my interaction with chat is going to be like at an all-time low. I basically will be missing every chat just because I'm focusing on flying the whole time. That's the only reason I don't want to do it. Because I like to have a high interaction with chat and also fly at the same time. But flying GA and you basically just have to focus on the plane the whole time, like that, I'm okay. Maybe for a member stream I'll do it, but for a normal stream, nah, I can't do it. What's up, Gabriel? He says, is some of the two worth the total switch, or should I just stick to both sims? I would still stick to both sims. I would stick to both sims still. Until they bring more airplanes that are fully compatible to this sim, I wouldn't switch over just yet. I'm looking at Iron Picks. I got you, Spam. Give me a quick second, man. Average summer day here in Florida. Add it to my screenshots. I got you, Dave. I'll give it a look-see. Give me a second. Woke up at 5 a.m. to get an 11 a.m. flight from London Gatwick to Orlando with Norwegian, and then 3 hours in Orlando, then back to London Heathrow on a Scandinavian 320. So it was literally just for fun, for flying around. Or did you actually just go for like a reason? Because it sounded like you just went on a little airplane trip. That sounds fun. That's the case. You were online, just fly VFR, so you don't have such a high workload? What, huh? You were online, just fly VFR, so you don't have such a high workload. That's even harder of a workload. That's what I was flying the first time too. We were on VATSIM flying VFR. And the whole time we were having to fly the airplane. Even when it was on autopilot. Or do you mean, I don't know if you worded that wrong, but that's exactly what we were doing, Shaq. I'm going to fly the Scandinavian 737-800 from Oslo. Go for it, Beanie. Scandinavian's got freaking a beautiful livery, dude. Their 350 is one of the nicest 350s. It's just if I stream that plane, it'll be an unrealistic flight because I don't think Scandinavian does anything short in that 350. That plane only does like 9, 11-hour flights. General sirens are probably about to turn on, are they? Oh gosh. Oh brother. Why iniBuilds doesn't fix the cone textures? Why doesn't iniBuilds fix the cone textures on the flyby cone textures like the Flywire 380? I was wondering because they look ugly. The animation on the engine cone, even the sunshades doesn't work. You talking about this fan blade? What do you mean fix it? The reason it looks like this is because of frame gen. There's literally like no way to fix it. It's just because when frame gen is AI rendering your frame, it doesn't know what to put, so it just makes it blurred out. That's why the engine's spinning in 2020 as well look all shaky and crunchy. But I mean, you're saying iniBuilds or what is it called? You're saying that fly-by-wire fixed that? How did they fix that? Literally, the captain was so confused. I mean, he was really nice. He let me fill in the McD. Really? There you go, man. That's awesome, dude. I got to do that. I didn't get to do it with the McD, but I got to do it in the FMS. I got to mess with that for basically 3 clicks, and then I was done. But it was still cool, too. That's awesome, though, man. Your dad and brother flew in the Lufthansa 74. They said it was awful. The Lufthansa 74 was awful. What was bad about it? What did they not like about it? When are you going to fly the Duncan livery for the Phoenix 220? Probably not anytime soon. I like that livery, but it's just, I don't know. It seems weird looking to me. I think the newest JetBlue livery that I like is their, like the all blue liveries with like the kind of, it's literally just like this livery. It'd be like all blue and then like have something in the back and then like the winglets would be like a different color. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's like an all dark blue airplane. They have it on every airplane they have now. It's on the 220, it's on the 320, it's on the 321, it's on all of them. It's like all dark blue. Then on the back there's a color and then on the winglets there's different colors. I like that livery. Those look pretty good. I don't know about that Duncan livery. They do Copenhagen to London Heathrow on the 350. Do they actually? Squawk 1200. You don't have to talk to ATC like Center. Shaq, I know. That's not what I'm saying, though. I'm saying even no matter if I'm talking to Center or talking to a controller, I'm still flying a GA airplane. It's not like flying a 737 where I can just put it up in the air, throw it on autopilot, just kind of chill on a route. You can, but to a limit with like any GA airplane. I'd have to sit there and monitor everything, hand fly most of the time probably. Like I couldn't do that, bro. I said, if we ever actually do a stream with GA, we're probably going to have to do it offline. Or we're going to have to do it on like a members only stream. Because like I said, if I'm the whole stream just focusing on the airplane and not reading chat, I guarantee people aren't going to like this. Shortest Scandinavian flight was 3,500 nautical miles with the 350. What flight was that, Leptiv? On the ground in Helsinki, gonna try to catch up. Are you? Go for it, Harry. We're already about 2 hours out, so we're 20 minutes ahead of you, but go for it, man. When have they done that? I was about to say here. I don't know where you got that from. Brian says, is 2024 ever not going to be streamed and stuff? I think they said, because there's actually, if you go into the content manager of the sim, there's a section that says download. So eventually you'll actually be able to download your content. At least that's what they've said as well. But that doesn't seem to be happening. It was supposed to come out in Sim Update 1. It didn't. And it's already Sim Update 2 and it's still not out. So there's a section that looked like it was ready for us to be able to download stuff, but it's just not available for us to actually use yet. Just kind of grayed out for right now. Yeah, I think it's the yellow and pink wing. Yeah. Let me, if I just look up the livery, you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's say, I don't know what they call them, but jet blue, all blue livery. All right, I'm just gonna look it up like that. Yeah. What do they call this thing? I don't know what the hell they call this thing, but this is my favorite recent livery from JetBlue. Like I said, the Duncan livery, I don't know how to feel about that, and the other one they just came out with too. The community livery they have, you know, the one about the their workers or whatever. I don't know about that one either. But this one I like. I like this livery. This one is really, really cool. It's on every plane too. They got it on the 220. They got it on the freaking 321. They got this one on the 320. They got this on every airplane. It's awesome. Here it is though. This is their newest one, or the other newest one they have. They had this one, and then there's this one, the Mario livery. JetBlue's been getting some really weird liveries recently. I miss their old stuff, like the freaking the Celtics one was pretty cool. I love this one. This one's I've actually flown 1,000 times. This livery's awesome. The Sox livery too is pretty cool. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that Dunkin' Donuts livery. It's just, I don't know. It looks like a kid made it. I don't know. It's because Flywire has animations with the engine, but the 350 doesn't have them. I don't even use FrameGen. It still looks bad. I don't know if it's just me, but in my opinion, I need to change it. You think so? I mean, I haven't flown the 350 or the A380 in a while, but I don't think there's any plane in the sim I've used that doesn't have a bad-looking engine spinner. That's just something I've just grown with, because I'm pretty sure it's a sim limitation. But if you're not using FrameGen, I don't know the reason why it'll be bad for you. I don't know. But I mean, I think every airplane in the sim has terrible engine animations when it spins up in cruise. So I don't know. The mint livery, you mean it looks good in their on the Neo? Is that what it's called? Their mint livery? Their Neos look really, really good with it. I like that one. I'm telling you, once we could finally get like either if we get the Phoenix Neo first, I'm gonna give it like 3 or 4 months, right? Just to give it some time. If we don't get the Phoenix Neo, then we're gonna hop in the iniBuilds Neo, and we'll do like JFK to Heathrow or something, or the other way, or like JFK to London Gatwick or something with the JetBlue airplane. That'll be awesome. That's actually so weird to me though. Imagine saying you're going on a long haul, or like just cross the sea flight, and you're flying a JetBlue A321 Neo. Like that's just so weird to me still. I honestly still don't believe that they fly to London Heathrow. That's crazy to me. I don't know why. Like, so what changed up in Sim Update 2? I have no idea. You probably have to check the changelog on the, what is it called? On the Microsoft Flight Sim forum. I've just downloaded it, saw that it was out, and said it's out. What should we see? So I'm just kind of testing it out right now. I don't know the exact changelog, like I said, but I'm pretty sure something similar to the last beta build they had. Finnair flies with 350 from Amsterdam to Helsinki. Beanie, where are you getting these flights from, bro? I don't think they fly a 350 from Amsterdam to Helsinki. What's up, Reese? How you doing, man? It starts tomorrow. Does it actually? Harry Lord. They are on these betas, dude. Holy. Stocks one's my favorite. That one's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's really, really nice. I said my favorite liveries is that mint livery that we just figured out it's called. I like that mint livery. That thing is awesome. Yeah, they do Copenhagen and Dulles. Okay. That was one of the routes I was going to probably hopefully get for across the pond, but I didn't. Mint livery is just like their new default livery. Oh, is it actually? Is that what they're trying to change to or something? If they do, I honestly wouldn't mind it. I think that livery looks awesome. How's that I get more cargo like boxes to be loaded in the 350 with GSX? Make sure when you open the GSX menu at the very bottom, you hit reload flight with SimBrief. So therefore, when you actually load your cargo and all that, it's going to sync it with SimBrief. So knowing your payload weight, it should bring you, like 3 or 4 carts, just because your payload of the airplane is really high. Yeah, so just open GSX, scroll down to the bottom, hit where it says reload GSX with sim brief, and then it should just like pop up like a seatbelt sign noise. It should pop up in green. Then close down the GSX tab, open it back up, and then request boarding. You should be fine. Oh, I know. They fly it here to Dulles, bro. They fly the 321neo to Dulles, Lisbon Dulles, and a 321neo. That's crazy to me. I was looking at Flight Radar 24 today, and you saw a 350 do Helsinki to Amsterdam, or Amsterdam to Helsinki. My favorite Delta livery, just the basic one. Delta's liveries are getting better, but I still think their original livery is the best one. I used to like the LA-28, but that got so overused when the 350 came out for the sim, so I kind of hate that livery now. But I'll just say their basic one, man. I like it. Gonna fly over Stockholm. I think we're actually flying one of the VORs at Stockholm. Oh, no, we're not. We're flying next to it. We'll see. We're gonna pass it probably in like the next 15-ish minutes. So when we cross over it, we'll see if we could look down and see it. There's a lot of cloud cover over here, so I don't know if we will be able to, but we'll try. Kiro 787, that shit's absolutely amazing. You should try it out. I have it, Dynasty. I love that thing, man. Everybody's always hating on me flying the Bravo, but I'm like, dude, it's so much better than the Horizon sim. At least before this V2 update everybody's talking about. I understand it's a payware 787, and you can get the same thing for free, but that thing is just so much more enjoyable to fly and look at. Recommend check a video of the 380 engines of the Flywire so you can see the difference, or do a stream during the flight. Just say, yeah, I'll check it out, Eric. I mean, it's been a minute since I've flown it, so I mean, you're probably right. I will say, in this airplane, though, the spinners aren't actually glitching out, but they're more so like, I don't even know what's going on. They're like mushed together. Yeah. Usually, it's like, it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like there's like pieces falling off of the engine when it spins, but this is just kind of like, just kind of geeking. Looks kind of cool, though, with the turbulence. Oh, gosh, this guy. London Gatwick to ARN in the 737 MAX. The last time I did that with the Norwegian, dude, I was so mad. My plane broke on itself. I don't know if anybody remembers that stream. Just the whole plane just froze to sim. It was terrible. They made the LA-28 for the 300ER. It's low-key tough. No, it looks like trash fires. Don't say that's tough. That literally looks horrendous. How's it going? How's it going? Awesome, Williams. How you doing, man? You have a plane model collection? I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have like 8 model airplanes. And the ones that are actually like Gemini jets are only like 3 of them. How's it going though, Williams? Appreciate stepping in, man. You love the Delta 100 years livery. They just put that the 350 in the service. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. They just put that 350 in the service. So they've been flying that thing around. I know the 321 with the LA-28 livery is, or not LA-28, the 321 with the 100 years livery. That thing's been on the West Coast a lot more, flying out of like what is it called, Salt Lake City. That thing's been all up and down Salt Lake City. He's not the U.S. Airways. He made one for it as well. Jeez, ill. It's almost 1 a.m. I'm off to see. We'll see you, Harry. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Have a good evening, and hopefully you had fun on your flight again, man. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go ahead and quickly get some water, and then we're gonna open up Discord. So if you guys want to send me some pictures to check out, we'll check it out for a little bit, and then, like I said, that might be the one and done deal for checking out the Discord. All right, I'll be right back. Wrong camera. All right, I'm back. A330neo with the high fly livery is a sweet spot. Do they actually have the high fly 330neo? What even is high fly? Are they a charter company or are they an actual airline? I don't understand iFly. Owl's Delta is the worst livery. The Delta livery is the exact same as Finnair, but you guys would say the Finnair livery is better. That's the type of glaze we're on right now. Literally, Finnair's livery is just all white. Like, this is a special Finnair livery. This isn't their normal one. You guys would look at this Finnair livery and say it's better than Delta. Just because all Finnair does, they have their name on the side of the airplane, and they have their logo on their tail. The exact same as Delta. Exact same. You think we'll have the Phoenix Neo by fall? Honestly, no. I don't know, man. Knowing Phoenix, they could just randomly be like, okay, here are all these airplanes, or they'll be like, all right, we're gonna take another year. So, I don't know. I don't know what my guess would be. I think we could have the BFU by next month. I think that BFU is coming out next month. When it comes to the Neos, dude, I don't know. I feel like it's either going to be out just randomly over summer, or it's going to take them like a year. All right, so that's how Phoenix is. They'll randomly just be like, all right, guys, we've been working on this for, such and such time. Here you go. It's just out the blue. When we do Singapore to JFK? Never, Holly. Never. I said I was because I was just feeling it that weekend. And then, dude, I thought about it. I was like, that's going to be such a boring stream. I'll be sitting up in cruise for 12 plus hours, then going to bed. Like, nah. I don't think we're ever going to do Singapore to JFK on stream, at least. That was going to be boring. Facts, Mark. I should. No glaze Finnair is it's the exact same as Delta. Look at Delta. It says Delta on the side and then has the Delta logo. It's the exact same as Finnair, just doesn't say Finnair. Delta looks like my 2-year-old brother made it. Okay. And what are you going to say? The Flare livery is better? It is, but that's a terrible comparison. What's up, somebody? Hey, Alex, would you recommend 2024 for a 3070 i7 12700K all overclocked? I mean, it'll probably run better. Think about it this way. If you could run 2020 pretty well, 2024 should run just a little bit better than 2020 does. So you should be fine. I would say you would be. We got him flying the Finnair 350, Mr. Flamingo. Got the Frontier Neo. I'm telling you, when we get that 320 Neo, though, dude. When we get that 320 Neo, bro. Oh, my God, it's over. It's over. I am so excited to finally fly the Phoenix A320 Neo and not have to fly frontier ops on like the iniBuilds. Oh my God, that's gonna be great. Waiting for Chase Plane? Yeah, Chase Plane, I'm waiting for them to just get freaking Toby working properly. It's still kind of bugged out. Got Mark with the 350 ops. And Gabriel flying his United Triple. There you go. That thing looks aggressive coming through those clouds. That's nice. Go aviation photography here. Nice. Nice. We got JD with his shots, his air-to-air shots. It's actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of sick. You got this one. Haven't we seen all these before? My dude JD be reposting the same pictures, I swear. I don't think I've seen these before. It's like an Italian fighter jet formation flying or something. My dad said he's getting me and my brother, getting you and your brothers a car too expensive. So now all three of us are getting motorcycles. How's that gonna work though? Because don't you need your motorcycle license? You're gonna have to get your driver's license and your motorcycle license. That would still be kind of cool. What's up, Tidex? Just notice that you guys are flying from Helsinki out to London. I could have open radar for you guys. Hey, it's all good, Tidex. I appreciate you stopped in though, man. We're doing the good old Finnair 350 flight tonight, man. How you doing? Go back to flight some screenshots real quick. Check out these. Dynasty with the 321. What the heck? Is there icing effects on the airplane? That's kind of cool. I don't remember seeing icing effects on the 7.8. That's sick. This is a sweet picture right here. That's nice. The 380. We're probably gonna have to bring the 380 out again. It's just I don't know where to fly this thing, but we'll do a quick fly on it. That'll be fun. Nice, guys. Again, if you haven't already, smash that like button, man. Going for a light goal this evening. Let's go for 150, man. Already at the good old 60, and I appreciate you guys, man. All right, here we go. We got a landing. This looks like a Cirrus, isn't it? This is definitely a Cirrus. Or is this a diamond? Oh no, it is a diamond. Okay, never mind. I wonder how it is to fly with the side stick in real life. I've only flown in with a yoke. We already did that, Evan. We did that flight already. You're gonna think of something else. What's up, OzFlightSimmer? Says, morning, nice to wake up and see some of the Tuesdays. Oh yeah, man. It's working pretty fine for me. We'll see how it goes for the rest of the stream, but it seems to be doing A-okay for me right now, at least. Okay, Holly, I want you to realize, bro, because you're the same one that wanted me to do Singapore to JFK. Doing a flight that long would make me have to do 2 streams, and it's also just so boring. That Houston to Dubai is like a 13-hour flight. I mean, that's more than a 13-hour flight. That would be ridiculously boring, and that would have to have us have multiple different live streams for that one flight. Nah. Nice landing, though, dude. There you go. Beautiful. Fine, London Heathrow to Dubai. That's still long, but we'll see. That's better. High Fly, you can fly whatever. So High Fly is like a charter company, I'm guessing. Ooh, look at this. Nice, dude. Bro, I am jealous as hell. You got to fly over freaking Atlanta, dude. You're like the 4th person to show me that crap. I've seen so many people fly the segment through Atlanta. That's awesome, dude. I didn't even know you were in Atlanta. Wait, are you in Atlanta, Harry? You don't live in Atlanta. Are you just flying through there? I could have sworn you're not from there. That's awesome, though, dude. Yes, bro. That's and at night and daytime, bro. Come on, bro. That's awesome. That's sick, Harry. Heathrow to YSSY. I did that flight. I did it 2 days ago, but with the 789, that's not bad. How long is that flight? Those are ridiculously long flights. I go to school in Auburn. Oh, do you? I didn't know that. Okay. You flew into PDK. Nice, dude. I was going to train at a PDK, but dude, the traffic getting to and from that airport, plus just the way it was not that close to my house, nah. I have a buddy that trains out of there, though. A few buddies, actually. What is this, the United 321? Oh, it is. I didn't know, but the United 321 flies to Reagan. I was really, really confused, but apparently United flies that 321 to Reagan. I didn't know that. That was interesting to me. All right, let's go here. We'll just close this bad boy down. Continue our flight here. I'm going to double check the YouTube's thing here to make sure we're not losing bandwidth on the stream. We'll be good to go, man. Hour and 13 minutes left, man. Actually, a really, really quick flight for tonight, guys. That was a quick hop for today. UA's 321 Neos are based out of here, are they? Okay. Because I've seen it do a hair to DCA a bunch of times. And I'm pretty sure I've seen it more times than Reagan on Flight Radar than I have it like Dulles. It's really weird. Want to fly more to Helsinki? There's a event every Thursday called Welcome to Helsinki from 17 to 20 Zulu. It's fully staffed, so you're welcome if it fits your schedule. Really, for sure, Tidex. We'll come fly out of here. Especially when the weather gets, when you guys get some more snow. I'll definitely start making more trips up here. It's got some beautiful ortho when it's snowing. I think it was 20 hours and 26 minutes, but it was worth it. I did 56 feet per minute. They were definitely not doing that, Eric, for a stream. We're talking about a stream. I don't think I'll be sitting there doing a 22-hour flight for stream. Jesus. They basically fly them to every big airport in the US. Do they really? I got to see it up close and personal when I went to Vegas. There's one in Vegas landing, and then there's one in St. Louis. I got to see both of those. That was pretty cool. What's up, AeroHub? Wait a minute. AeroHub, do you make liveries? Yeah, he does make liveries. I was about to say, I was about to say I know you. I just like stuttered like crazy there. I know you, AirHub. You make some awesome liveries, dude. Sick, man. But it just keeps crashing the desktop. Go into Steam, and if you go into Steam, go to the settings bar, like the little settings cogwheel, and then hit verify Steam game files. And if you hit that, see what happens. See if your sim keeps crashing, man. You make some good liveries, though, man. He says, I do. Hey, there you go. Can someone tell me what I'm doing wrong? My frequencies are auto-switching. How do I switch it to not do that? Beanie, you got to go into your settings, go to assistances, and then go to auto-change frequencies. Make sure it's off. I make custom camera views for each aircraft in 2024 the exact same way I do it in 2020, man. I have the binds. They're already set up by default. Just do a custom camera bind. So it's save custom cockpit, 1, save custom cockpit 2, yada, yada. And you just go in and do the binds that it says set. So like I save custom cockpit 1. Control Alt 1, and then I load it with whatever bind I have set up to go to that camera. It's the exact same way you would in 2020. Awesome, dude. He says, where's that everything is off? It's all off? Is it not in assistant settings? Does anybody know where the auto ATC frequency thing is? I could have sworn it was in assistances. Is it not? What's up, Bizman? What's going on? It's going good, man. Taking a quick Finnair flight for tonight's stream, heading down to London Heathrow. Got about an hour and 25 minutes. It's a very, very quick flight. But like I said, we are preparing to have a pretty busy streaming weekend this week. So just getting you guys a stream out for tonight, having some fun. And then, like I said, possible VTOL stream tomorrow. And this weekend, we're going to be diving into some classical 737 flying. I'm about to fly the freaking bricks off that 7.5 this weekend. Or that, not 7.5. I don't know why I keep saying that. The 737-500. There you go. I'm not trying to get y'all excited. That 7.5 is not ready. But yeah, I think we're going to do some Southwest ops. We'll do some US Airways ops. And then I definitely want to fly it into Canada and see if I can find like a cool airport that they fly to. It's like, like in the middle of nowhere, like northern Canada. That'll be really, really fun. You have a 530 ground speed. Do you actually, Dynasty? I'm pushing 530 as well, exactly. 530 across the ground at Mach 8.5. We're looking good. Thinking about doing Phoenix and London Heathrow this weekend in the 200ER with American. Ooh, that'll be a good one. I know one thing, dude. Like I said, I finally figured out a way to get my VR connected to my PC. I never tried, but I finally tried it this time, and I was like, you know what? Let's see how I can get this thing set up. So I got all the stuff set up, got the cable connected, and when I tell you, like, I don't even need to go on an airplane anymore, dude. I like literally a VR in walk-around mode in Microsoft 2024. If you put a VR headset on that, dude, and just look around, oh my gosh, it is so awesome, dude. It literally looks like the size of a 777. It's huge. You look at a wing view, the engine's just so massive. You go in the cockpit, it's VR in the flight sim is something I just have to experience at least once. It's crazy looking. I would never stream or even use it like every day, but just mess around with it every now and then, it's awesome. You see some difference with the frames? A little bit, 971. I've noticed literally just a slight frame increase, but I was saying that probably could have been either the Cena we're using, the airplane we're using, because like I said, this airplane's got optimizing a lot since the last time I've flown it, and also the update of the sim. So I don't really know which is the factor to it, but the frames have been pretty good. I've had pretty good frames. Ooh, Thunder Bay would be pretty cool, as well as Yellowknife. I like those two. At Qualified, I think I've been there before, right? We did that with the On We Go airline or whatever. Eric says, thanks, man. Nice stream. I wish you luck on the landing. And when you have some time, take a minute or two just to see what I was trying to tell you about the 350s engines versus the 380s. And see you. Have a great day. We'll see you, Eric. Appreciate you stuffing in, man. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. So I'm actually curious now if you're saying the spinners look really, really good. I'm intrigued. Beanie says DMs. Okay. All right, I don't know what setting it would be then, Beanie. It's AI. It's something AI frequencies. So try to look it through whatever your like the binding settings would be, somewhere in binds, or maybe even like if you go to general and like maybe general something settings. It's in there somewhere. It's something AI auto frequency switch or something like that. You could find a setting somewhere, something related to that, and it should be that one. Like 5 or 10 FPS, I'd say probably like a good 5, 10-ish. More so 5 though. It's not big enough to be a 10 boost, but I'd say like 5. It's not even really the frame rate though. It's more so just the way the sim's running a little bit smoother. Obviously, the way they have the LOD and the iniBuilds playing in 2024, it's like really laggy to go from wing view to engine view. or, you know, go from like wing view to cockpit view just because they, you know, unload and load stuff as you're looking at it. So that's why it's stuttering in the plane every now and then. But other than that, just, you know, cruising along, staying at the same camera angle the whole time, it's relatively smooth. Like I said, the frame rates aren't that different, but the smoothness of the sim's definitely there. Does VR have stutters too? VR has a lot more stutters, at least for me, because my computer's not optimized for VR flight simming. But VR, if you have it at least connected with the wire, is relatively okay, but it's pretty stuttery for me. I also don't have like the, what is it called, the Pimax VR or whatever, like those big old VRs. I just have the Oculus Quest 3, which isn't really like a, you know, super high-end VR. It's a good VR, don't get me wrong, but it's not like not one of the ones you normally see people doing professional VR stuff with. Anyway, the auto start in 2024, I don't really know. To auto start like an airplane, is it not just Control E? I think it still should be Control E, Lucas. Welcome in, by the way, dude. I appreciate you stopping in. Brian says, I don't know why it's saying I'm flying a DA62 when I'm flying the AFD5900 and it doesn't show the plane picture. And I just used SimBrief to import my flight plan to Volanta. Does it actually show your airplane you're using? Because what I usually have to do sometimes, hold on. What I usually have to do sometimes is like I'll load into the sim and it'll know where I'm at, but it doesn't know what airplane I am. So I just like click in here. I type in my registration I'm flying. If it doesn't already have it, I just press create new and then make the flight or make the aircraft profile for Volanta. And then usually it should pop up and tell you what it is. I think the reason it's showing you your DA42 is probably because that's the or DA62. It's probably because that's your default plane you're flying like the other day. And that's just what the Zobo stuff is sending to the Volanta software. Not to make you jealous or anything, but I'm flying Southwest from Orlando to Chicago Midway at the end of this month. I'm jealous for you flying into Midway. And if you get on a Max, I actually will care. But unless you're flying on a Max, I'm not that jealous. But the second you say something about a Max, I'm turned. I'm gonna be very upset. What's up, Hi Lataro? Hi Talio? I think that's how you're saying your name. What's up, my dude? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Fires, what's up, man? I'm flying Charleston, Miami to Key West, praying on either the Max or an Airbus. You're probably getting on a bus for that. I don't think you're getting on the Max for that flight. Actually, no. Charleston, Miami, you're probably getting on the Max. Miami to Key West, that's a 175, probably. He said, I won't say it's a Max then. This guy. Fires one more month until it's a year with 11 months coming in. I appreciate you, dude. Go and spam those freaking my guy, dude. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Midway, has it improved? I haven't been there in over 10 years. I like that, Eric. What's up, man? Also, freaking helping out the community yesterday. I saw you what you did to Mike, dude. That was awesome. Sent Mike over $100 freaking dollars. You're awesome for that, dude. I'm dying. There you go. I don't know. I've never been to Midway. We were actually supposed to connect to Midway for our return flight for Expo, but it didn't really make sense to go all the way over there when we could just go down to Baltimore. So that's what we did. We just went down to Baltimore instead. But I've never been to Midway. I just want to go there only for the approach. So I could care less about Chicago. It's going good, though, Space Ghost. It's going good, man. The sim's running pretty well. No issues so far. We're going to see how Heathrow goes because, like I said, I've been having that issue where my sceneries don't load in when I land. So we'll see if that's the case. I will say if it does load, I'm expecting to see a bunch of different colored buildings because I did not download the 2024 version of the scenery. Because I just didn't purchase it. I completely forgot about that. So we're gonna see. If I have a scenery, sadly today the scenery is just gonna be jacked. But it'll be a step in the right direction. We'll see. How do you have the Windows as if it was an iPad or a tablet? It's on OBS, David. So all it literally is a PNG image of a tablet, and then I have it as a screen share of my Volanta screen, and all I did was kind of shape it to the shape of the tablet, so it looks like it's actually part of the screen. Here, if I was to do this, if I was to do it like that's what it looks like. So this is the PNG of the tablet, and then on top of it is literally just a scrunched fit in screen of my other monitor. That's all it is. It's all through OBS though. It's not actually like this in the simulator or anything. It's just an OBS thing. That's how it is. Mr. Pilot, Dev, 14 months, dude. I appreciate it, dude. Go and spam those freaking my guys, man. And by the way, since we're probably not in stream super late tonight, because we only have an hour and 17 minutes left, I'll help you on the Discord today if you're still trying to get not GSX, if you're still trying to get AIG set up. And hopefully you had a good morning football practice, dude. This guy went to bed at like 1 a.m. last night. Or something like that. He went to bed at like 12 last night. And he had to get up at like 4 a.m. for football practice in the morning. He had never bought donuts. I felt like that would have made a perfect compliment to that livery. It did, Eric. Jesus. I got on a United Max 9. Okay, guys, can we just stop telling me you guys got on a Max? All right, I get it. Everybody has been on a Max but me. I understand that. I get it. Okay, we get it. Jesus, a Max 9 to make it even better. Love it. I'm telling you guys, the only way I'll be able to actually get on the Max is if I book a ticket with United to go somewhere, or if I book a ticket with like American that it says it's gonna be on a Max. Because Southwest is so random. Like, there's certain routes they, usually would fly like a 700 for, or usually would fly like a Max for. Like, going to Hawaii, you're usually gonna be on a Max, right? But like any other flying that's not into like, San Jose or anything, it's always like just random. Like one day it's an 800, the other day it's a Max, it's a 700 for 2 days, it's a Max for another 3. It's so random. So it's just kind of me getting lucky. But apparently I just have the worst luck because I get on the same exact variant every time I fly. So I don't know. I haven't flown a Max, Brian. You're my best friend now, man. You're my best freaking friend. Thank you, of course, David. You went to bed at like 12. Jesus. About to take off. Gonna figure out my frequency stuff in the sky. Sounds good, Beanie. Or Beanie. Beanie Baby. Landing in Heathrow in 224 gives me PTSD. I always have a huge stutter right before touchdown. It's so annoying. Do you? We'll see if I have it. I'm so mad. I literally remembered last second to pick up the enhanced London Heathrow for 2024 because they redid the scenery and also fixed the issues that they had in 2020, or the 2020 version of the scenery in 2024. They fixed the way it looked, but I completely forgot to get it. So if it works for us, we're just gonna have a really bad looking London Heathrow, but at least we'll have it. I want to fly to Midway. But then we have to fly Southwest. We usually fly United, so we have to fly to O'Hare. I see. Yeah, recently I've been flying Southwest just because apparently they're the cheapest tickets. My dad's been with American, my mom's been with Delta, and I've been stuck with Southwest recently. We're all flying different airlines. They might have just put more work into the 2024 version one, man. You think so? To the London Heathrow scenery, is that what you're talking about? I'm off topic now, sorry. The Alaska Max 9 is freaking beautiful. I love the Alaska Max in general. It's such a good looking airplane. Especially the Kraken livery, or the Kraken. What is it called, the Kraken or Kraken? I think it's called the Kraken. I don't know. I like that livery. That one's really, really, really nice. What's up, Zimp? How you doing, my dude? MCO to Miami, American Airlines is currently serving the Max 8. If you can make your way down from Dulles to MCO. just head down there. I'm only here to fly in your Max, sir. Okay. Sounds good. What's up, man? He says, do you run OBS and the sim on the same rig? I do. Yes, sir, man. Everything I do is all through one central PC. That's why I'm so keen on FPS and performance, because I run everything off of one computer, just everything all together in one. So I think it's been running pretty well for me. Am I Sigma? No. Look at the comment above that. Okay, my bad. Oh, I'm an X-Plane 12 guy. But I just flew the Just Flight PA-28 Warrior in both sims. I fly the aircraft IRL as well as the Cherokee, but the same thing. The aircraft feels more like the real world in 2024, both on the ground and the air. Really? Hey, that's good to hear then. I like the way X-Plane feels, but sometimes the sim sometimes it just feels like, I don't know. I think 2024 has been doing a little bit better on the weather side of things. I've noticed like the winds in X-Plane are good, but it's not as alive as 2024's weather. That's the plan, Zip. So they're gonna make a what they said in the announcement section as well as DM to me. There's gonna be a development stream. So they'll do a development stream first. That's supposed to be at 10 a.m. UTC or something like that, or 10 UTC, whatever time that is, my time. And then later on in the day, they don't know the exact time, but they should be sending me over a copy of the airplane for stream. So most likely I won't have time to learn the airplane that much, or just barely get a good overview of it. But that's the plan. We'll be streaming it this Saturday. That's the plan. unless they change the release date. But they'll do that release, pre-release stream, from the company, just showing off the airplane, and then they'll hand it over to streamers. We'll be able to show off the airplane, and then it should come out for everybody to purchase on that Sunday. So the next day, this Sunday. I was buying United Max 9, but my mom scheduled the flight back the next day. We flown on. You see, that's exactly my luck, Brian. The last time we did a flight that was always on the Max was Richmond to Atlanta. So what they did something, I think it was Memphis to Richmond, and then Richmond down to Atlanta, Atlanta to somewhere in Florida, I forgot. And that was operated for like a week straight on a Max. And then the day I fly was the day I was operating on a 700. Then the next day it was back to being operated on the Max. I was so mad, dude. That's just a 777F Air China cargo ops. There's some very nice short cargo routes. That'd be something we could do. I wouldn't mind doing that. When I flew Alaska from Boston to San Diego, I thought I was going to get the Max was on the 800. Yeah, I think that's the thing about Alaska. They're weird with their routing. Like, they do like Seattle all the way down to Atlanta on like an 800. They do really, really weird flights with their 800s. Especially the Alaska Max Liver with the door missing. Chef's kiss, this guy. Dude, imagine how crazy that would have been, though. Just not having a door, bro. That would have been crazy. Cannot wait for the 777F for 2024. I just want our 7.3s for 2024. They work. It's just they're not fully compatible yet, so they're all kind of jacked up. But you could get them to actually just run in the sim. It's just they're not stable whatsoever. That would be fun. I just need my 7.3s in the sim. Would be good. 1 second. All right, man. The Max flew that route the same day. We came back too, but it just flew later in the day. We flew at around 8 a.m. Oh, that's even worse. It's also the times like I'm booking a flight and I look at the call signs later. It's like the call sign that we booked is the one that gets all the crappy 700s or something, and then every other call sign's getting like the Maxes. So dumb, so dumb. Baltic Airlines shows 5 aircraft. There we go, man. Excuse me. Appreciate you guys flying with us down here, man. That's probably just a one and done leg for tonight. Just because, like I said, we're going to have a pretty busy weekend of streaming, so I don't want to blow myself out for today and tomorrow. But, yeah, smash the like button if you guys haven't already, man. Already at 79 likes. We're trying to go for 150. We'll see if we can hit that. But I do appreciate you guys all stopping in, man. 2 hours, 34 minutes to my ETA, going up to max speed. Hopefully going to catch up. Sounds good, Beanie. I mean, we got an hour. You have 2 hours, so I doubt you're going to catch up, but you can try. Back remember you from last year? Of course I do, Michael. What's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. First time flying the Max IRL was from Seattle to Baltimore in the Alaska Airlines Max. Also sat the same row with the door. Oh, really? Oh, gosh. How did that make you feel? Oh, that's the time you're going to arrive at 2:34 a.m.? I don't even know what time that is compared to what time my sim's at right now. What's your airtime remaining? And Mike will come in with the $20 bomb. Go ahead and hit him with a like on his donation, as well as these dollar signs if you have them for your membership. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Michael, with the freaking $20 bomb, man. How you been? Sciences, please head back. Nah, man. Just the one and done length for tonight. I know it's a shorter stream than usual, but as I said, just so we could get something out for you guys for today. And then have all the time tomorrow and this weekend to set up some good streams for you guys, man. That flight got made up for because a while after we flew in the United 78. Oh, bro, really, Brian? Lucky. Lucky. You have an hour and 52. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down through going max speed. That makes no English. I'm going to go down through going max speed. I have no idea what that means. You have an hour and 41 minutes. So are you like over speeding your airplane or something, Beanie? What's up, LLC? How's your performance? Is relatively smooth. My sims are running really nice so far. It's a mix of the airplane as well as the sim update, I think, but it's not bad. It's relatively smooth. I will say that I'm getting micro stutters in this 350 still, but I don't know if that's just the plane or the sim. It's pretty smooth for me. Oh yeah, or he's flying in 2X. I forgot you could do that too. That's probably what he is doing. That 2X crap. Are you going 7-0? So you just did 10 minutes of flying in 1 minute, going only 7-0. Interesting. You need United cabins are so nice because the IFEs are so modern. Only ones you can connect you can connect AirPods to them. Ooh. That is so. I'm guessing you can. I'm guessing that means you can connect the like any Bluetooth headphones in, right? If you can connect AirPods to it. That's something a lot more, like, even buses and stuff need to start doing. Because I know, like, I've been on a few planes that, like, especially, like, Delta's airplanes, where, like, you can plug in headphones to, like, listen to their movies and all that, but they're all, like, the old, like, they have the old, what do you call them? I don't know the type plug they're called, but it's, like, the old little circular round ones that you plug in that, like, Apple used to use. Like, I don't have any headphones that can connect to those ports anymore. I only have, like, wireless ones. If they are wired, they're like the normal flat charger USB-C ones now. Uh-oh. Oh, thought my music got muted again. 20 minutes behind the last aircraft of your car line? Well, there you go. Go for it, man. Oh, for me, it's not that good, is it? What are your specs, E&M? And also, what kind of settings are you running? You just all maxed out? Is that the 300, the 777-300? This is an A350. A350-900, man. Delta's out. What does that mean, Dynasty? What's up, Mr. Jet Kid? Yeah, 35 mm. Or 35 millimeters. Is that what it's called? 35 mm? Yeah, those. I don't have any headphones that can connect to that port anymore. I haven't had those in years. He just says old Jack. Best feature flying the United, oh, it's Channel 9. Isn't that the ATC? You could actually hear the cockpit. That's actually kind of sick. More airlines need to start doing that. Medium settings, I have a 4070, 8 gigabytes of VRAM, 64 gigabytes RAM, and an i9. You're getting bad performance? Really? And you're only running medium settings? How are you with optimizing, man? Are you running all medium settings and nothing on ultra? And also, have you like gone into like your NVIDIA control panel? Have you done anything like that? Because I mean, your system's honestly a little bit better than mine, other than the graphics card. So there's no way you're getting worse performance than I am. Oh, you have? Really? Interesting. 47 is only 8 gigabytes of VRAM. I think the base one is. I have the TI Super, so I think I have 12 gigabytes of VRAM or something like that. I gotta double check. But yeah, I think the standard 4070 is. Beanie says 2x speed. Jesus, Beanie, you're gonna get banned off of VATSIM. This guy's going as fast as he can in time accelerate. Jesus Christ. Help this guy. Now he's releasing a new first class. I forgot who posted it, but it had like doors and stuff. No, I saw it, Brian. I think it was Sam Chu that actually posted it. I think Sam Choi is the guy that posted it out. It looked really, really, really nice. Only thing I don't like about this 350 is moving the camera views in this airplane because it has to do that loading. Their auto LOD thing. It unloads the stuff when you don't look at it. So it's always loading it in while you're changing views and it makes it glitchy. It's my only issue. Only issue. Yeah, I think it was Sam Choi that made it. Or is it Chewy or Choi? I think it's Choi. You gonna do Southern Stops in the 500 on Saturday? Because if you are, I might join in with the iFly Max. I definitely probably will, Varum. I think that's what Mike is doing. So that'll be kind of cool if we kind of bumping into each other or something. And then we might have like a big conga line or something. We'll see. But yeah, my plan is either we'll do United, not United Airways ops, US Airways ops, or we'll do some Southwest ops day one. But if we have a good old Southwest livery, I'm probably gonna do that first. We gotta figure out what route I'm gonna do though. I want to do like some old school, maybe Midwest ops. That would be kind of sick. Start at like Love Field or something. We do like Love Field, or maybe even do like Phoenix or something. That would be kind of sick. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, it's 16 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, never mind. I lied then. Only in 2024 and 2020 on Butter. Really? Try going into you have the game on Steam or do you have it on Microsoft Store? Because I would recommend if you have it on Steam, go to the cogwheel, hit verify Steam game files, and then come back into the sim and see if that changed anything. Are you streaming tomorrow? We probably aren't. If we do, though, we'll be doing VTOL tomorrow, Michael. It's going to be a VR stream if we do. But we probably won't be live tomorrow. Our next stream is going to be planned for Saturday, flying a pre-release of the 737-500. About to land in Heathrow from Dulles. Ooh, there you go, Plane Studios. We might see each other. I'm heading over to Heathrow right now. What's up, Lotto? Should you switch? No. Simple answer. No. Steam, yeah, I'll try. Yeah, try that. Verify Steam game files. I've had to do that and delete and reinstall this sim so many times for it to start working right. And usually every time I have an issue, I just delete the sim and reinstall it, and then do the verify game files. That's all I do. Is everybody disable the auto LOD? I let the whole thing load, get rid of the small annoying stutters. There's literally no way to. It's just the way they could actually code the airplanes in 2024 now, as well as sceneries. I believe, to my knowledge, iniBuilds is the only ones that really do it as much as anybody else, but I think more people are going to start, implementing that. But that's literally what it is. It's auto LOD. So the second you start looking at the wing view, my cockpit's not loaded in. So if I go to the cockpit view, it has to reload the cockpit view. So it's smart because it actually does help on frames in certain aspects of things, but switching camera views is my only issue. All right, cool. I just moved my my Wi-Fi thing for a second. It was still on the ground. I had to move it around. My Wi-Fi might have dropped there for a second. Sorry about that. Check this pre-solo check. I haven't been able to fly this whole week, Shaq. Nobody's been able to fly. The weather, it's been raining all week. I was supposed to have it Monday, and then I was gonna have another one, I think tomorrow or yesterday. But it's been raining all week. We haven't been able to do anything. Nobody's been flying at the flight school this whole week. Finally done with school. Haven't flown the sim in months. Hey, get back into it, Marshall, man. That's your time. That's your time to get into it, bro. Is there really a benefit of switching to 2024 at this point? Because I feel like 2024 still needs a lot of work. I would say I am only loving 2024 when it comes to the way it flies. That's the one thing that's making me like this sim so much. It's because, especially like flying the Phoenix and stuff, the planes fly really, 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 really nicely. I mean, it flies good. And that's only because the planes react to weather so much more than 2020 does. Like, it's like natural turbulence. When there's a crosswind of 12 knots, it actually feels like a 12-knot crosswind and stuff. It's just, it actually feels like you're getting bumped around and fighting against elements. So that's the reason I'm loving the sim so much right now. But in terms of just completely switching over, I still don't think it's ready. They've got a lot of things they still need to fix, like you said. But I would say it's at least usable now. I would say if you wanted to try it out and finally get your hands on the sim, I would say now's the time to, do it and not feel like you got scammed. But it's definitely not time to switch yet, I would say. Oh, the storm's almost here, O'Brien. Will the 737-500 have realistic sounds? Verum, I have no idea. All I know is they added me to the creator list and they're sending it to me on Saturday. So we'll see. They should have a development stream on Saturday too before we actually are able to stream it. So they'll probably list out all that stuff. I have no information about that plane, to be real with you. I honestly didn't even know about the project until about like 2 weeks ago. So I would assume so, but I don't know. Just not taxing out of Helsinki. Might be a little late to join. It's all good, Flamingo. I appreciate you stopping in, man. My schedule has been very busy for Microsoft these last 2 days. I went from Newark to Milan, then back to Newark. Jesus, plane studios. My guy's been getting into the flying. They fixed the custom cameras finally in 2024. What was your issues with it? That was the one thing I would say I didn't have issues with in 2024. This whole time was setting custom camera views. What issues did you have, man? It says 8 and it's 735 right now. Uh-oh. Just the 500. So they say they're going to come out with the 5. I could pull up the Discord here in a second. But their plan is they're going to come out with the 500. Then I think they're coming out with the... Let me see. Let me just pull up their server here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So it's coming out with the 500 initially, right? That's what we're going to get. And then it says passenger versions of the 737-300 and 400 with winglets will be coming out soon. And then I think they're also making cargo variants for that as well. So I don't know. We shall see how that goes. Yeah, apparently they're making the 300, the 400 passenger and cargo. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so then say at the release stage, we will publish a roadmap. Then we will release the next version of the aircraft, the 737-300 and 400. Then we will release some of the aircraft with additional parameters. Oh, so they'll have like other version of the FMS, advanced failure system, other instruments. Oh, that would be kind of cool. So you could actually get avionics upgrades in your airplane. That would be pretty sick. I wouldn't mind doing that. We'll see. I think this airplane is going to be pretty cool. But we'll see how it actually is. I'm really curious. I mean, apparently there's gonna be avionics upgrades and other FMSs, so that should be something. Beanie Baby says, "I caught up, Jesus, bro." Missing the A340s. We have two A320s with no 20 A320s with no proper A340s. I feel like Phoenix is gonna be working on that. I think that's what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna be making themselves a good 340. They should at least. Head off of buying 2024 after I saw the post about it on Reddit, but maybe I'll give it a go. No, I mean, it's definitely usable now. I mean, like you could get up in the sim, get it set up. It'll just take you forever. I mean, to get like the bind set up because they completely just shambled it all. They just shuffled it around for no reason. But you could actually get in the sim, finally get your settings set up after a minute when you get used to it, and then fly in the sim. And you should have little to no issues. So I mean, it's usable now. But I don't have that comfort I have flying 2020. I still don't feel like it's a sim I could boot up and just load into and have no issues. Right? I'm always on edge. But it works. It works. A good 737-200 is the classic airplane we need for this sim. I would say so, but I honestly think nobody would buy that. I mean, I don't even have that much interest to fly a 500. I'm just curious about how the modeling is going to work with the subscription-based airplane. And also just I'm just interested in flying, the 500 routes with Southwest maybe for a little bit, and then that's about it. I doubt that a 200 would do any numbers, to be real with you. Who's the 737 from? It's from CSS. CSS. They're a new developer in the flight sim community, man. The Comanche 250, I don't have it, but I've heard that's a pretty good airplane. I've heard that's by A2As, right? I think A2A makes that, right? Means we get so many sales that made a 340. Oh yeah, dude. What do you mean? We have a great A330, Dom. We have the Aerosoft A330. How much is the 737-500 per month? If you buy it for a monthly subscription, it's going to be $5 a month, $50 a year, and then a full-time purchase of $120 or something like that. Yeah, the ortho looks terrible right now. I agree. It's ridiculously bad. About 55 minutes left until you arrive, man. Currently flying over Denmark. Nice. Because I'm landing in an hour and 3 minutes. Jeez, Beanie. I don't know for sure. Like I said, I have no information on really anything about this plane. I've just been reading their announcements in the server. I think it's a 2020 only release, though. I think for now it's 2020 only. I said this dev stream that's going to be coming out this week and will probably answer all the questions that I even have too. But I believe it's a 2020 only product for now. The 200 is the coolest 737. That thing sucks. Only thing cool about it is the way it could have the gravel package or whatever it is. That's the only cool thing about it. Everything else about the thing sucks. Saying the 200 won't sell is the worst thing Alex ever said. Who in this chat would buy a 737-200 and actually fly it regularly? I think it's only you, chat. Like not even making funny. I don't think anybody would buy it and then let alone actually fly it, every other day. No, nobody's flying that. I'm sorry. I would have no motivation to fly a 737-200 daily. No. He said, what a scam? Well, I don't know, Martian, man. It's the same thing that we're talking about same thing you're talking about with the 737-200. Like, I feel like, for me, it's not a plane I would fly every day. So, I mean, maybe if they do a proper subscription base, I'll buy it for a month, fly it every now and then cancel my subscription. And, maybe like 2-3 months later when I want to fly it again, I'll buy it for another $5 and hang out with it for a month. And then, So we'll see. I feel like, I don't think it's a stupid idea to have like a membership of an airplane. But I do think if people are expecting to keep buying a membership every month for a certain airplane, they might as well just buy it. And I think that's what's going to start getting people stupid because they're going to spend more money on memberships a month than actually just buying out the airplane. But we'll see. The A340-600 would be cool. And Land VFR's A340-300 is not cutting. The Land VFR 340 is amazing, dude. That airplane is awesome. How's when you learn a classical airplane, you understand? They're fun to fly. I've learned a few. It's just, I like flying modern stuff. Like, the stuff I enjoy flying is what I see flying over my house. Like, that's what I enjoy flying. If I don't see a 737-200 over my head, I'm like, it was cool flying it for a few days, but I mean, I'm probably not going to touch it for any time soon. You know what I mean? That's just how I fly. Okay, well, the pricing for full out pricing, yeah, that's $120 is crazy. I'll agree with you on that. He says, nah, Brian agrees. Oh, he said he wouldn't fly that often. Not every other day, but maybe like once, maybe like twice or once a week. Yeah, that's understandable. That's not bad. I'll just flight sim would, though. I can see him flying that. Like the 727, you keep it warm, because that thing is, nah, I'm not flying the 72. I would just use the phone to do everything else in the cockpit, and then I'll just have to fly. Nah, I do not like that thing. I need me some stuff. That thing is, All right, from landing inside the top end, got about 51 minutes until we land, or estimated to land. Rise of the storm is here. Uh-oh. I decided, and I bought the, what is that, the Phenom 100 for 2020. How is it? I purchased that plane when it was on sale for like $2, but I've never flown it. I've heard it's pretty decent, though. Just like my Game Pass, I probably could buy like 10 Premium Deluxes by now and a couple of 2024. So you have Game Pass? Why don't you just buy the sim at this point, then? Yeah, they have it. I really like the, here, I'll show you this one. The one they have in Canada is Kronos Aviation. I like this one. I know there's probably others in Canada that I don't know about, but this is my favorite one they have. If anything, this is what I'll fly a 737-200 for, and then I'll fly this for like a day, and then I probably would never touch it again. But this is that 737, bro. This would be awesome. Chrono Aviation. Yeah, that's a cool looking airplane. I like that. That's a cool looking airplane. It's all black. Oh, there you go. Everything Land VFR makes, the planes don't want to land. You have to force them to land. I think Land VFR is one of the best developers in the whole flight sim community. Alex likes to fly the Magenta line. Us real pilots like to actually fly. Okay, all right, Tyler. All right, Tyler. Jeez. Have you seen the free C-130 that Swiss 001 posted about? I have not. I don't really watch Swiss that much. Is it the FlightSim.to one? That one's been around for a minute. Did they make it a little bit better though? Oh, Sim Update 2. What's new with it? I have no idea what's new with it. I'm pretty sure it's probably just the Sim Update 2 beta that we've been using, and they've updated a few things, you know, additionally to it. But I don't actually have the change log. I haven't looked at it, but so far it's been running smooth. I haven't had any issues, so we'll see how it is when we land. But smooth sailing so far. Appreciate you stopping in though, Jack. What about Norfolk? What about Norfolk? What? For my first day of summer, I'm gonna fly all night. There you go, Beanie. Have fun, man. I hope you enjoy your flying all night. Watch a view of the 737-200 dust levers deploying, it'll change your mind. Well, no, it has the cage. It like goes out and they like slam with each other. It's cool, but it's like, nah, I don't know. I genuinely just would not enjoy flying a 737-200 every other day. Just not my type of flying. Not sure who has the better A330, Land VFR, Airsoft. Probably Land VFR. The Airsoft A330 is really bad. I was so disappointed, bro. I don't know if I've told this story a bunch of times. I don't know if anybody remembers. But what happened was, I was, it was freaking 7 in the morning. I'm just getting to school. I'm eating my breakfast at, the tables, just hanging out with some buddies in the morning. And then I'm walking to class, and I go sit down in my first period class. And I check my email. And I saw my email, 2 emails. One was from iFly when they sent out the early access for the iFly Max. I just instantly got excited when I saw that. I was like, yes, I'm gonna go home and be able to fly the 737 Max. This is awesome. Then my second email was the Airsoft A330 saying I also got early access to that. I was so happy, bro. But then I got done with the Max. I handled that stuff first. And then later on I went and, I took a look at the A330. That thing is so disappointing. So disappointing. I hated that airplane. It's just because it seemed like it was going to be so good. It seemed like it was going to be such a nice model, and it just wasn't. It just sucked. So, I don't know. We're also, I don't know if anybody was still paying attention to that airplane, but we're supposed to have, the engine variants, like the Neo now. We're supposed to have, like, the Rolls-Royce engines as well, but we have nothing. I don't even think there's been but, like, 1 or 2 updates for that airplane. Would you fly the Norfolk 737-200? Norfolk? Oh, so that's an airline. I thought you meant, like, the state. Hold on. Let's see here. Where did they fly this at? This says it's in Sydney. I'm guessing this is like a New Zealand airline or something. Is it from New Zealand? I would guess so. Or maybe it's just from Sydney. I wouldn't mind it. Oh, Aloha Airlines used to fly the 737-200? Oh my gosh, they did. That's pretty sick. Oh, they're in Canada? Oh shoot, okay, never mind. I'm so off. The clamshell reversers on the 737-200 are so cool to watch. I've seen them being tested on YouTube like 1,000 times. They are pretty cool. I'll give you that. I was in the summer, we need to rip some long hauls. Yeah, we definitely can, Pilot Duff. I'll be down. I forgot you could do that. That was kind of fun. I'm just such a hater of long hauls, dude. They're so boring. I love these flights just like this. You know, just a quick 2-hour flight just to get you there. Quick hop. You're actually doing something the whole flight. These are my ideal flights. Long hauls are so boring to me. I'll do them every now and then, but definitely over summer we'll have time to, but I don't think you'll see me doing any more longer streams or longer flights than we usually would. Just they'll probably be more, you know, more frequently. Should have been great. Was in development for such a long time. Didn't they also get like a loan too? Like I heard people said they got like a loan from the German government or something. That's why I was so disappointed. How long they were working on it? Well, they announced it like a year before it was released. So it was like more than a year they were working on it. And I highly doubt that. To me, it seems like they put it together in like 3 months. Didn't even really do much and then just released it. That was terrible, bro. And what's so surprising to me is it's an A330. Like at the time, 2024 wasn't released. So that meant if anybody wanted to fly a 330, they either flew the headwind, they flew the Latin VFR, or they flew that freeware PMP. So they would have made such a bag off of that freaking 330 if they made it properly, but they didn't. So that's on them. Until the roof ripped out, literally. I remember my first flight, I flew a whole leg with it. I had so many issues, and then when I reached cruise, I thought I was okay. The plane hit an invisible wall, and I just start falling out of the air, like stalling. I was like, bro. What I got for you flying the A320neo? Yep, A320neo. Yes, sir, James. We are flying the A320neo tonight, man. It's a 787, right? James. I am, Shaq. I am. I'm about to drop off with Orbix, though. I'm just being real with you. That Orbix is going downhill, man. I don't know if you've been in CST show and he's talking about it, but nobody responds to tickets. We haven't had a campaign about like promoting something and getting it for free from them for months. Their last new release was a Powerline mod, so it's like, dude, until they can make this Atlanta scenery and it's actually gonna be good, I don't know about Orbix anymore, man. And what sucks too is they were my first big partnership too, so I would feel bad leaving, but it's like they're not doing anything anymore. Like it's just a dead Discord server with nobody responding to any messages. Don't understand how Aerosoft messed up so bad with the 330. I flew their 330 and P3D and it was bad. Oh, really? I wonder if they just ported it, Sam. They probably just ported it. It's obviously a 737 MAX. No, it's actually a 717. I got early access to the, this is the new MSFS 717 released by me. It'll be coming out tonight. Plane ticket from Fort Worth to Helsinki is $450 direct, but $600 to London. That's not even that bad, dude. Really? That's pretty cheap. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really looked at international plane tickets, but that seems cheap to me. I'm supposed to get golf ball size hell. You should probably get all your cars you have and try to stuff it into a driveway. You going to Expo? I am, James. Yes, sir, man. You going to Expo? What do we got? Top of the Descent's coming up here shortly. It should be. We got it. We got a while. About 240 nautical miles out, and then the field will be just after that. Awesome, awesome. Looking at 𝐂𝐨𝐢𝐷. Do they look that good? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, for them to be like ghosting everybody in the like iniBuilds or in the Discord, and then like just to randomly release power lines, it's like, eh. They went from making sceneries and airplanes to power lines. That's my point I'm trying to put across. I said no hate to Orbix. They're great people, and it was great. But I mean, right now it's like I don't even know what's going on. Like they haven't done anything. Oh yeah, that tree mod. Yeah, that realistic tree thing. I've seen that. $150,000 truck in the garage. You have a $150,000 truck. What do you have? You have like the freaking Shelby F-150 or something? Like, jeez. Who would buy that? I was about to say, I mean, I thought you would, because you know you do VFR flying, so maybe it does look pretty good. But I'm like, yeah, I don't really understand who would buy that. You want some light poles next for sure? Actually, no. I really want like I want a road mod, MSFS road mod, so I could drive my cars on the road. That'd be you know what I would look for. You do replays? I will, Holly. We always do replays, man. At least I try to. I try to always do replays, but usually that's our general rule. We end the flight and do some replays. The 2023 Ford F-150. Yeah, okay, so it is a super. How did I guess, dude? I literally guessed it. I was about to say it's probably F-150 freaking Shelby, and I literally called that. That's actually crazy. Yeah, the Super Snake. I might be mistaken, but don't you to get that car, you have to actually buy it and then take it to the dealership for them to take it to Shelby. Then Shelby does the mod and then gives it back to you. You can't just buy that car, right? Pretty sure that's how it worked. I got disconnected off the network, by the way. What the heck? You got VPod being all weird again. Then you have him saying, "What's up, Sigma?" This guy. No, I forget that. I want Pebble mods. Oh gosh. My neighbors have a brand new 2025 Cadillac Escalade V 180 gig. Jesus. I like the Escalades though. Those things are nice. And my neighbors are also related to the first neighbors who have a 300K GLSS Maybach. Oof. Or GLS Maybach. Oof. Maybachs are, I wouldn't, okay, if I had one of those, I wouldn't want to drive it. I wouldn't want to be in the back. Like, I see a bunch of people that get like Maybachs and like those nice luxury cars and they drive them. I wouldn't want to drive them. I feel like you don't get the full, you know, comfort of the car driving it. I got to be in the back getting drove. That's a beautiful shot, though, man. 40 minutes to arrive. Again, if you haven't already, smash like button, man. Let's go for 100 likes. We'll just keep it simple. See if we get 100 likes tonight, man. Always got busy working with Microsoft directly and forgot about supporting the community. Is that what it is, Oz? Well, that would make more sense if they just say something like that. Like, I don't, are you partnering with Orbix? I think you are, right, Oz? Because, I mean, if you are, you know about the whole Discord situation. It's dead. Nobody's responding really to any messages. I don't know about you, but my campaign software doesn't work anymore. And we haven't got any new ones in months. So, I don't know. There's a guy from Atlanta saying he's about to pass me from the south. Sounds good. What's up, Microsoft Nerd? How you doing? Yeah, go for it, Brian. I'll check it out. Chat Switch, is it still 80 gigabytes of internet used for only 1 hour? I haven't been monitoring the internet usage because I have an unlimited plan. But I have no idea. Still everything is streamed though, so I would guarantee it's probably something like that. Because like I said, nothing's downloaded in the sim other than the mods you have installed. So I would assume so. It hasn't changed. Somebody in my neighborhood has a blacked out one. Do they actually? Ooh, that's nice. It's also getting imported to Poland. Why? Planes use. I'm doing San Francisco to Brisbane, then back to San Francisco this weekend. There you go, plane. Hopefully have a good flight. There's another house nearby that has at least $1 million worth of cars on the driveway. So I'm guessing you have a very big house, Holly. That's what it sounds like. Orbix and PTD were the golden days, were they? Just, all right about that. Long story short, how does it look? How does it run? Keep it simple. It looks the exact same. It runs a little bit better, but basically the exact same. But I was on the beta as well, though, so it might be a significant change for people that weren't on the beta. But it's relatively the same. EGLL is the best all-around car. Everything's good about it except the miles per gallon. That's garbage. What is it? How much does it get? You going slow compared to all of us? Because you guys are all trying to catch up. And everybody's like going as fast as they can. I'm just taking a nice simple cruise. I'm supposed to be at 8.5, but I guess I'm doing 8.3, which is fine to me. That's not much of a difference. I know I was at 8.5. I'm just slowing to 8.3 at this waypoint. I'm just hanging out though. You guys are all redlining it just hard. Just, I'm just chilling, just cruising. 11 or 10? Is that highway or the street? That's terrible. Brother, that is ridiculously bad. 11 or 10? Yeah, that has to be like street. Okay, I was about to say. Imagine getting 11 miles per gallon on the highway. 16 on the highway is still freaking terrible too, but geez, all right. That is ridiculous. Disgusting. I got you, Brian. Let me check it out. Give me a second. What waypoint are you at? I'm over 𝐓𝐿. I'm coming up on 𝐓𝐿. So our flight line be pushing the red line every single flight. Yeah, they always do, and then they tell me to speed up. 𝐂𝐴M's the same way, dude. I don't know why they fly like that. I just make a flight plan and fly what SimBrief gives me. They just be redlining and going as fast as their airplane can do. I'm like, guys, why? What's the point? Oh, really? Oz? Okay. I'm thinking that's about to be me too, dude, because I haven't got anything in months, dude. Nobody has. The direct message notification sound gives me a heart attack every time, dude. It always makes me be like, oh, who's online? But it's always just an airplane or somebody trolling me. What's up, Diamond Mike? Long time no see, man. How you been? My Uncle Chuck lives in Poland. Ah, okay, I see. The new Camry gets 44 miles per gallon. Yeah, that's why you should get a Camry. There you go. How come you don't use Chase Plane? Well, Chase Plane's only on 2020, and I'm on 2024. And the main reason I don't use it on 2020 is because it doesn't fully work, or it isn't fully supported with Tobii Eye Tracker yet. So Tobii Eye Tracker is really, really glitched and bugged when it comes to enabling and disabling it. So because I don't want to mess around with all that crap, I've just been waiting for it to get compatible, and then I'll start using it. But we're just in 2024 today anyway, so I don't think it works on 24. What's up, Benjamin? Appreciate you stopping in, man. It gets 25 on the highway. Oh, gosh. Because who cruised at 7.2? Me. I made a flight plan. It put me at 7.2, and the flight time's an hour. I'm not going to go Mach 8.0 just to go an hour. I'm at 8.5. That's what I'm doing, Dynasty. I was doing 8.5, and then crossing over this waypoint, I'm 8.3. And we're just hanging out. 𝐂𝐴M be like just redlining it the whole time. You should see 𝐂𝐴M when he gets to the airlines and his company wonders why the freaking bill is so high of their fuel costs, because he's just burning every single last drop of fuel in his airplane. Then I hear Flightline, fire, speed up. Exactly. That's all he says. Fire, speed up. Ow, speed up. You're going so slow. Al's the guy who accepts a cost next to 5 and says the flight plan gave it to me. Well, yeah, because if it's a cost next to 5 and it still says I'm getting there in an hour and 10 minutes and you guys are getting there in an hour and 5, like, what's the difference? It don't matter. Look at that. That looks pretty nice. You an autopilot? I am, Michael. Yes, sir, man. Laying it flyer out on AP, and then we'll take over here in a second as we come into land. You should partner with FlightSimExpo. I hear they're great to get along with awesome products. FlightSimExpo? Isn't that you? I was about to say, that's you. I forgot to reach out to you about your stuff. I remember you were telling me about that the other day. It was like an earthquake from all the thunder. Oh, brother. Should probably take some shelter, man. When are you going to fly the 380 again? We're just talking about it. I think we'll probably do a stream with it soon. I just got to figure out a route I would be interested in actually flying. And something that's not like a 7-hour flight. So we'll see. Cost the next 80 or higher always. Just gotta see. So you don't block people behind you. How many times have I been stuck behind you? Then take off before me. Go around me. Do something. I'm flying the flight plan I filed. and I'm flying what I got. Even if it's a Cessna 6, I don't care. I'm getting there in an hour and 10 minutes. I'm not going to redline it to save 5 minutes. I just don't care. How long is Zurich to Dubai? I think that's also like a 6-hour flight. What's up, Dynasty? Or not Dynasty, Diego. How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Catching us about to start a descent to London's Heathrow Airport. Started setting your sim nice. They have it set pretty early. You go up to Redline, I fly 7.8 instead of like 7.2. Okay. That's better. What Yoham and freaking Flightline especially do, they just go 8.3. Like, they go the fastest their 320 can go. They go the fastest the 7.3 can go. Like, they just redline it. 80 mile per hour winds. Oh my gosh. Some of they too good. It's if you had the beta, it's about the same, I've noticed. But it's been working pretty well for me so far, man. I hate doing long flights. Also cruise at the slowest Mach speed possible. This 8.0 warrior right here, man. If you're not going Mach 8.0, he's like, what are you doing? You gonna fly the Delta 8021 soon? Not on stream, no. Everybody gets mad at me when I stream that plane, so I probably won't stream that for a minute. But we'll probably do some Phoenix ops soon. I'm waiting until we get this BFU so we can do some 319 Sharklo ops. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's us. You should be. We'll send you some of our great products. I got you, Oz. I'll give you a look-sees. It probably won't be till this summer, so give me another week so I actually have time to look at stuff. Recently, I've just been hanging out. If I get home and I'm not streaming, I've just been like ghosting everything. Just been hanging out, playing games in the background. What's up, Falco? Appreciate stopping in, man. And JJ coming in with the 1 month. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Go and spam those freaking my guy emojis, man. It's not bad. Some update's pretty stable. I was saying it earlier. If you had the beta, it's relatively the exact same. Only difference I've seen is the sim runs a little bit better, but that could be multiple different things, such as the airplane I'm flying, the seniors are using, where we're at. So, but if you had the beta of the sim, it's about the same. Just hopped in. I vote to switch. Performs really well for my first start. Well, there you go, Geek. I still don't say switch. I'm still sticking with both for right now, but it's getting there. I think the second that we're actually able to download the simulator is when I'll actually start using it more, but we're still with this streaming bull crap, so I don't know. I bet Owls drives the Hellcat Scat Pack. At least that's what I could see him in, a Hellcat Scat Pack. Which one? Those are two different cars. I actually used to want one of those, but then they start getting stereotyped. I was like, all right. I used to really like the Challenger Hellcat, but everybody starts stereotyping them. I was like, all right, I can't like this car anymore. Doing a VR stream? We probably will, Michael. I'm gonna do some. We're gonna do some VTOL VR. I'm gonna probably set it up tomorrow, and then hopefully have a stream with it maybe Monday or something. We'll see. Sure, say 38 flights operated by Emirates. It's Dubai to Muscat. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. It's just every time I fly the A380, we're always flying out of Dubai. But I mean, I don't mind that, to be honest with you. Emirates is a pretty sick airline to fly with the 380. I'm in a small tornado. Dallas drives the Demon 170 just guy. What's up, Mexican Aviator? What's my favorite country? My favorite country is Atlanta, Georgia. I'm kidding. Moses K, yes, sir, man. What tournament is it for you in a year flying? In the simulator in real life, Oscar? By the way, we got 30 minutes. Am I supposed to start descending? No, we got a little over 80 miles. Let's get the descent checklist ready to go. That's what we'll go boom. Yeah, actually, they just have an approach checklist, so we'll leave it there. We'll start running through the approach performance numbers here in a second. There you go. Should I do Vegas to Burbank? Go for it, Michael. That's a good little flight. Flying into Burbank's always fun. Last time I landed in there, I botched the landing, dude. I floated and just smacked it on the ground. You show off my sim good. There you go, Brian. Don't risk your stuff jacking up, man. Can you add turbulence for fun? Can I add turbulence? No. We're going to keep it on live weather. Imagine, how does my jet engine work? It takes air, it puts it through a combobulator, and then bursts it out the back, and then it provides thrust. There you go, man. How do I delete waypoints in my flight plan? Beanie, I don't know what plane you're flying, because I don't know how to help you. What airplane are you flying? And I'm not going to lie, though, Beanie. If you're flying on VATSIM, this is stuff you should know how to do. Like, especially when it comes to waypoints and flight planning, you should know how to delete waypoints in your aircraft if you're flying on the VATSIM, man. Landing into Heathrow currently, very nice weather. There you go, plane. I think they still have some control online. It looks like there's a guy controlling. But he's LTC center. I don't really understand how the centers work in Heathrow. Because I know there's like certain like control radars that don't actually control Heathrow, but they're just on top of it. Does LTC control it? Does anybody know? They have an ATIS up, so I'm assuming they do, but there's always weird controlling they have. How does a constant speed prop work? I have no idea. I have literally no idea. The combobulator. You don't know about the combobulator? The combobulator wasn't pushing enough pressure, so that's why there's a compressor stall, you know what I mean? That's how that works. Real life, it's always very time for me at this point. I don't even feel it anymore here in New York. It's not that bad usually. I mean, it's never like the smoothest day in the world, especially now because it's getting hotter outside, but it's not terrible for me. We usually don't really do much actual flying if it's that turbulent, just because we can't do any air work. We'll just run the pattern or something. Bro said the combobulator. Thought your plane ran on a unicorn dust and sparkles. You just got the plane. What airplane is it? I mean, but still, even if you just got the plane, like I said, I mean, that's just simple VATSIM stuff. I mean, I'm not making fun of you or anything. I'm just saying, if you're gonna fly a plane on VATSIM, number one thing that all VATSIM controllers get pissed off about is when people don't know how to fly their airplane. So if you don't know how to go direct to a waypoint or even like delete a waypoint in your flight plan, you gotta probably learn that before you connect, man. That's all I'm saying. What does a carburetor do? Doesn't it mix air intake with the actual amount of throttle input you're putting or something like that? I hope you're joking. No, the combobulator, bro. London weather's always bad. Anyways, add rain at least. You want me to add rain? No, we're just gonna leave it on live weather, Holly. I don't ever just edit the weather. I'm not Swiss 001. Storm front. You can check the storm that just came in from... Wait, what? I'm so confused, Brian. It came in from Joliet? What is that? Yeah, what plane are you flying? Add tornadoes. Okay, see, Jesus Christ. Combines the bubbles from the air plus the combobulator. Bro, I don't know if this airplane actually has a combobulator. I think it might. I don't really know if it does or not, but I think this plane might have it. I think it has a combustolator. Yeah, this plane has a combustolator, not a combobulator. It gives Mirth Machine some power via the Snicker Shack on the muffler bearing. Yeah, but the muffler bearing wasn't pushing enough pressure. So that's why the muffler bearing fell off with the rollerblade. And then like that usually will lead to like a failure of like the twistable. So that's how you would fix that, JJ, if you're wondering about it. No, I got a D's nutsolator. Okay, are we serious? Are we serious? Are we serious? The PNG 737-800, I know you're not making fun of me, I figured it out. You didn't know how to delete a waypoint in the 737? Okay, well, yeah. If you figured it out, there you go. How do I go direct in the 737? Yeah, Flightline, where you at? All right, let's go to terminal chart. Let's go to Heathrow. And let's go ahead and go airport info. We'll get that pinned. If I can find it. I hate European airports, dude. There's so many charts for the airport. So many charts. Oh, that's why, because we're not on the right thing. Here we go. Airport. Pin that one. Let's go. Arrival. We'll be descending on the Barmy 1 Hotel. Barmy 1 Hotel. Barmy 1 Hotel. And then I don't know where you guys are landing, but I'm planning to land on 9 left. The winds are 030 at 3. So does anybody know the runways they actually use to land and depart in Heathrow? Because I know there's a difference, but I think they still land 9 left and 9 right. But I think it's depends on the time of day. But I'll still plan for 9 left since we're coming in from the north. So we'll do 9 left for tonight. But if anybody's familiar with the Heathrow area, let me know. So we'll just go for, we'll do this one. It's not bad conditions. We don't need the cat 2 or 3. Cool. All right, those are pinned up. We'll go to pin charts. Let's go and unpin these guys, and then we'll get ready to brief her in just a second. The minimums at Heathrow Dynasty for 9 left is what we're planning for, is 279. 279. Mr. Mexican Aviator, 1 month, saying airplane. I appreciate that, dude. Go and spam those my guys, man. Thank you for 1 month, my guy. 9 left for 279. Okay, cool, Dynasty. We'll be landing 9 left. Rhode says 9 left. Okay, so that's what we're taking. Awesome. Because I had to bring it back some over a year ago before I touched a real plane in the big 25. Yo, Shaq, where you at with my 737 won't go direct that one time? The job of the I'm about to say combobulator. I got it. The carburetor is to mix fuel with the air that gets sent to the cylinder combustion chambers. The fuel arrives at the carburetor and sits in the float chamber waiting to be used. So that's why you can lean it out, right? And I actually learned the leaning procedure too. At least what we do, we pull it out until we hear a drop in the RPM, and then we do 3 twists to the right. That's how we lean. But does it connect to the low loader to the Graufield generator via the motor and moderer? Not really. I don't think in this aircraft it does. In a Cessna it would though. In a Cessna it would though. Wait, I meant 9 left? What? Well, yeah, 9 left is what we have planned. Is it worth the move to 24 just yet? I don't think so. Not yet. It's a lot more fun to play now. I'd say if you wanted to use it just to have it, it's great. But in terms of fully switching over, I want it. Last lane's either 9 left. Awesome. So we'll take 9 left. That works out for me too, because our taxi is going to take us straight to our gate if we could vacate in time. That'd be awesome. What's a good site for airport ATISes? I actually don't even know where they're getting ATISes from. I know 4Flight's always the best place to go. That's just real world stuff. But if you don't have 4Flight, I don't really know where you could go to get a METAR. Or not a METAR, but the ATIS. There's some Jimmy watching this stream learning all this information from Alice himself. He goes like to his friend saying, I just learned what the combobulator booster generator is. Me and the other player are on top of each other. Well, yeah, Beanie, time to accelerate it on Dave. It doesn't surprise me very much. 5 likes away from 200, or from 100, by the way, guys. Smash the like button if you haven't already, dude. Really do appreciate you guys all hanging out and enjoying this stream with me tonight, man. I don't think you can get the ATIS on 4Flight unless the US... Oh, really? Okay, well, never mind then. I don't know where you could get it from. Where are you guys getting it from? I'm gonna quickly check out the, quickly check out our, what is it called? Stream, make sure we're not dying. Only METAR and TAF, really? Okay. I don't know then. Is there a website you guys are going for the ATISes? Or are you guys just reading METARs? Awesome. So it's turbulent here in New York. Just the other day, I flew into LaGuardia for a kid's fun day. Oh, you actually flew into LaGuardia? How was that, Oscar? I saw somebody sent me the pictures of that. That thing looks sick. There are other different aircrafts, and then flying back in the Fermanagh, you got turbulence was bad. Worse, it was fun flying in it. Oh, gosh. He's like, the turbulence got worse. It was fun. You don't need ATIS unless you're flying. You tune into the frequency and listen. Okay, that makes sense. Never got an ATIS off a 4Flight. You probably can, though. Okay. I mean, I don't have 4Flight, so that's why I didn't know. I was just guessing you could. I know you could get the METAR off of it, but I didn't know about ATISes. How was that, though, flying into LaGuardia? Dude, I bet that was freaking awesome. I saw that Fly Me to the Flun, the guy that's like that 22318, the Cessna. I know he was he flew in there a few months ago. "21 minutes left, man. Tons of debris in the street. Brian's in like the middle of a tornado right now. Holy crap. Your window's not getting blown out right now? All right, where we got? Is that 40 miles? A little bit over 40. Or a little bit under 30. I can make that. Let me run outside real quick. Or not run outside. Let me run downstairs. Let me go get some more water because this water bottle is small. And then we're going to land and then call it a night, guys. So I'll be right back. Give me a quick second. Give you guys a view. And I'll be right back. All right, I think I beat it. Awesome. I think I beat the top of the descent. Let's see. Did I beat it? Oh, I did. Just in time. Holy crap. That's a water bottle. Oh my gosh. Don't worry about it. All right, top of the coming up. Let's just go ahead and set it. We'll get it down first to 20. Start the descent. We'll stop upstairs. You fix this up. There you go. Let's go and ping out the cabin. We'll slide back over here. Let's start getting this thing ready for a arrival tonight, man. We'll go to, where is that? Barmy 1 Hotel. So we're going to be coming in all the way here from Barmy. We got to cross that at 30. Wait, where are we even at for right now? Yeah, we're at 40,000. I was like, why are we descending? I thought we were at like 30-something thousand. All right, so across Barmy at 30. Logan at 2,500. Then Sabre at 1,600. We're coming to the first speed restriction, which is going to be Weswell max of 250 knots. We'll cross the Lambourne VOR. 7,000 feet, 220 knots on the speed, and that's when we'll join the downwind leg for a left base to final here. We're actually just going to set 16 for our bottom altitude. For now, at least. And then we'll set 17, or we'll set 16 now, and then we'll set 7,000 in a second. We'll slide back down here. Let's go and go to the ILS chart here. Let's get this down. Coming in for the ILS runway, 9 left is going to be identifier of India Alpha Alpha 11030. Let's go radio. Right nav. And a 11030 Alpha, or India Alpha Alpha, which is good. Approach course of 089. 089. Awesome. This approach will be runway heading, then passing 1580 or DME 0 from the localizer. We'll make a left turn on track of 036 to 3,000 feet. I love their simple missed approaches, bro. So we'll just go runway heading right over the localizer. We're going to make a left turn, or we'll hit 1580 and make the left turn, whichever is after. And then we'll make that left turn 036 to 3,000 feet. Super simple. And from there, we're just drawing the downwind leg again. Glide slope's going to start at DME 7.5 from the localizer at 2,500. 3 degrees, normal glide slope coming in. Pappy's on the left. And minimums of 279. So let's go down here. Let's go and go to performance. Let's go to approach. Let's go and get all this stuff set up here. We'll pull out our keyboard and we'll get ready, man. Plane seals with a $2 bond, man. So let's check out my landing on Volanta, United 918. Did you already land? Go and spam those dollar signs from the man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Floated a little bit, got her down, parked, waited for the kids to arrive, lifted them into the cockpit, showed them the aircraft from 11 to 3, and then got out of there. They messed with my radio. Oh, did they? When I departed LaGuardia, the nose pointed all the way to the left of the plane and it started tilting to the right. Oh, gosh. Jesus. Buffers are stream lagging? It's not lagging on my side. Is it lagging for anybody else? Awesome, man. All right, cool. So we're going to leave it like this. Let's go and go mag and wind. Winds tonight are going to be 030. Enter. 030 at 3 knots. Altimeter, or not altimeter, outside air temperature is going to be 9 degrees Celsius, and then altimeter is going to be 1027. That is good. Minimums are going to be, what did I say? It was 279. So let's go 279. And we use full flaps. The app's going to be 147. That's all set up ready to rock and roll. Cool. Let's shut this guy back. You go and go back into your little hiding corner there. Let's go, boom. And we'll get our altimeter set in the standby. I'm pretty sure you can do that on this plane, can't you? Yes, you can. Awesome. So 1027 will get set. 1027. 1027 on this side as well. Awesome. And then can you do it in the standby? That's a good question. I don't think you can do it in the standby, so that's fine. Woohoo! So I already got it preset just so when we cross out of the transition level, we'll go and instantly be on 1027, which is good. Let's go over to airport. When we land, we're going to be landing on 9 or left. I'll try to see if I can get off by Alpha 6, which I should be able to. If we can't get off by Alpha 6, we'll take Alpha 5. There's no way I have to roll to the end for that. So like I said, most likely, I'll take Alpha 6 off. Maybe Alpha 9 Whiskey. I doubt it, though. So we'll do Alpha 6. We'll taxi down Kilo. We'll make a left turn here on Bravo. Or correction, we'll take Kilo, right turn Bravo, all the way down to the Foxtrot ramp. We'll turn onto Gulf, and then we're going to be parking right here on stand 335. So that's going to be right here in Pier 5. That's their plan. We'll do Alpha 6 Kilo, Bravo, Foxtrot, Golf, and then spot 335. That's what we're going to try to do, at least. So we'll see how it goes, man. Let's go boom. And we'll leave us on the arrival charts, man. Sick, dude. What's up, Parbox? He says, what advice do you have for content creators who are struggling? What kind of content do you make, Parbox? That could help me out about giving you advice. What kind, are you making like shorts? Are you making like videos or doing live streams? Or are you just doing everything? What are you up to? They're using 2-2 left for hours in O'Hare. That's how you know it's windy, is it? Uh-oh. Dude, if we had a if we had a better O'Hare scene, I would fly in there a lot more. It's just every time I fly into O'Hare, it's always just like trying to figure out where I'm actually taxiing because the controller is always like, wait, do you have this scenery? Do you have that scenery? It's always such a freaking pain in the butt to taxi and fly around the O'Hare area. All right, you said look at your landing on Volanta Plane Studios. What's your username? Just Plane Studios? Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it on the thing. Hey, Somebody 2 is up. Eddie, are you trolling or are you being for real? It is out. Yes, sir. This is your only destination is, Michael. One and done leg for tonight, man. We coming into Heathrow and calling it a night, man. That's awesome, though, Oscar. That's sick, man. Look up United 918. Oh, you did Dulles to Heathrow. You got a 280 at 1G. Ooh, before the 1,000-footers, though. That's not bad, though. Got to get that thing a little bit before, though. I've noticed my landings, if they're always, like, in front of the 1,000-footers, I'm always, like, rocking it on the ground. It's always a smooth landing if it's at the 1,000-footers or, like, behind them. Not a bad landing, though, man. There you go. You do flight some live streams and videos? I would say, at least for live streaming, you just have to be really, really consistent with this starting off. I remember when I was first streaming, like, I was going live, like, every other day consistently. And then, you know, doing what I do now, like, getting a stream out, even if it was, like, an hour stream, just getting something out to keep the, you know, the analytics up. Or what is it called? Not the analytics. The, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What is that word for having your stuff pop up on the For You page? What is it called? I don't know. I can't think of the word, but just to keep that up. I will say what I do, even now to this day, is I watch my streams. I'll watch them back after I finish them and, you know, see what I liked about them, see what I, you know, think I should keep, and then also look at stuff that I should change. So that's recently what I've been doing, like just looking at the thumbnails, for example. I was like, I like having text in my thumbnails for certain stuff, but like if I have certain angles of the thumbnail and there's not really a need to have a text in the title, then I just don't use it anymore. So that's what I recommend, man. Yeah, algorithm. There you go. I don't know why I couldn't freaking say it. But like I said, starting off with stream, you just have to be pretty consistent. And like I said, make a stream, end the stream, figure out what you did right, figure out what you did wrong, and then fix what you did wrong and continue what you did right. And then just keep going at it. That's what I do. And it still works, man. It's gonna take you forever, dude. I still think to this day, I've been doing this for like 2 years now. I think my first post on this channel was 2 years ago, so it's gonna take a minute, but just gotta hang in there. Especially nowadays, like I started up a little bit of a good time in the flight sim community to do it. Because I started my channel when there wasn't like everybody starting a flight sim channel. Not saying it's bad, but there's a lot of new content creators out there nowadays, like myself included. Still, I would say. So it's a lot harder to grow, I would say nowadays, just because so many more people are starting their channels up. What's a normal landing rate of a 787? I have no idea, but I mean, just a normal airliner landing is like 1.1 G maybe, 1.05, something around there. Yeah, I saw it, Oscar. I just read it, man. I don't know if you were here or not, though. It's nice and love the sim. Check it out. Yeah, let me know how you like it, Eddie. To me, it feels the exact same as the beta, but like I said, it's basically what that is. It's just the final version of the beta build. You're like the only flight sim streamer I really enjoy watching. I appreciate that, Brian. Thank you, man. And also, you just can't get like, too on yourself for not having viewers. Because like, take for today's example, like this is one of the slower days we have. Not saying it's bad, but we have like 70 people watching. our other streams we do, we have like an average of like 115, maybe even on a good day, like 120 people watching, right? So it's just, you can't be down on yourself when you have like lower viewerships, especially starting off. You'll probably have like 3 or 4 people in the chat just hanging out, and maybe no chats either, but just got to keep going. And that's why I've learned to like yap to myself. It's just like, if you just keep talking and like you're just talking the whole time, like eventually you'll say something that catches the, you know, the eye or the ear of somebody. And they'll be like, oh, hold on, I have something to say about that. And then you'll start a conversation. That's another good tip. Hey, before the markets is better than way after them. True. I'm not gonna say anything about that. When I was on the United 77-10 landing into Frankfurt, I felt like they were using Autoland because it was dark and basically zero visibility. It was a pretty firm lane. They probably were then. It's probably a good old Cat 3. All right, so like I said, we're gonna have to figure out what we're doing here because I don't understand this. Let me see, if I go in info, does he tell me? I'm just gonna get ready to contact him, but I don't know if he's actually controlling us. So he's on 35,805. So let's just go and get that set. Let's go here, 135,805, and we'll get that set in. So, wow, the second I inserted it, he called me. That's crazy. That's crazy. The second I put it in the box. Okay, let's go and switch it over then. Oh my God, that's insane, dude. That's really, really crazy. The second I put it in my box, he gave me a contact me. Cool. All right, so I guess he does control me. I'm guessing this is London Control. I don't know. London Control, good evening. It's Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf out of 26-1 descending Barmouth 1 Hotel arrival for the ILS 9er left transition in Heathrow.
Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf, hello, good evening. Squawk 4220 and descend flight level 160, level by Sabre.
You see that squawk again for a 7 Whiskey Golf? I should have wrote that down.
FM 4220.
All right, we'll squawk 4220 on level 120 by Sabre for Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf.
Negative, descend flight level 160 by Sabre.
160 by Sabre, sorry about that, 7 Whiskey Golf. I didn't write anything down, nor was I listening.
Qatari 115, runway 09, correction, runway 27.
All right, how to make a great first impression on a controller.
Less than 5 knots, clear tonight.
4220, and there we go, man. Cool, and then we're already doing that. 160 by Sabre. Actually, no, we're not. Let's go here, and let's get that set up. 160 X. So that's actually already set up for us. Cool, never mind. We are good. We are good. Dude, I thought I could remember what he said. He just kept talking. I was like, okay, hold on. Are those whatchamacallits down there? Yeah, they are. Little windmills. What are your plans when you land in London? Go to the London Eye. I'm gonna go to the Big Ben. That's where I'm gonna go to. We're going to Big Ben, and we're just gonna enjoy our time at Big Ben. That's my plan.
Charlie, London.
Pilots are pretty cool because they looked in the cockpit after me. Then nice, there you go, Brian.
2 options for you. You can fly the full route, but we will be here until.
Oh, they mess with your radios too. Jesus, Oscar.
The last syllable of recorded time.
I feel bad.
Or I can get you.
What's up, though, Carl? On 350 Smooth. Appreciate you guys stopping in, man. You guys catch us just in time landing in Heathrow, man. And by the way, the engines look really, really good right now, dude. Look at that. They don't look that bad at all, dude. At least when they're not spinning at, you know, the fastest they can, they look pretty decent. Yeah, switching camera views with this LOD thing is ridiculously bad for me right now. This is terrible.
Sorry, correction. Bravo, link 53.
All right, we just need to go and just get it down. So let's go 16,000. Let's go vertical speed and let's just cake it down, bro. Just cake it down. Speed brakes are coming out. And there we go. We're gonna have some ears popping here for a second. He wants me here at Sabre. We got 20 miles to do that, so let's just go ahead and get it down.
7 Whiskey Golf, descend flight level 140.
Descend 140, 7 Whiskey Golf.
November 1 Sierra Charlie, leave Barclay.
Keep level off just a little bit.
70 degrees.
I'm at 35 for now. just starting out in 2024 this week, so I was getting all my stuff set up. Well, there you go, Carl.
Sorry, say again that.
Setting up all the settings are so freaking bad in 2024, dude. I hate it. I hate 2024 settings. They're ridiculous. Mega's jacking up this view. I don't know what's wrong with this.
Heading of 170 degrees once you're Charlie.
You couldn't feel when you touched down when you landed. Really? There you go. Well, the 350 is just so modern too. It's like the way they have their gear compression too. It's just probably really, really good. Speak British accent from now on. I'm flying Finnair. That's one of the best advice I've ever heard. Thank you so much, of course, Park Rocks. I try to give people detailed answers when they ask me stuff, but I'm back up you, man. So the biggest thing is you just not being motivated because you don't have a viewer.
Golf, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, 7 Whiskey Golf. That's the biggest thing is the demotivating factor of having nobody chat actively. That's just I even remember those days. It's just I have like slower days too where I'm barely getting that many chats, but I've seen streams where they get like one chat every like 15 minutes, man. I just that's the segment of streaming that you just have to get through, and it's hard, but you just have to keep a smile while you're going through it. It's hard though, man. It's just you have nothing to talk about. There's nobody interacting with anything. But
anything that's not already got a plane on it, then it's
got to keep at it, man. There's somebody spotting my flight when we were landing. Oh, really? Dude, that's what I try to see that every time I go flying. If anybody went plane spotting of me, but nobody ever does. It's still cool though.
Gonna 7 Whiskey Golf, leave Lambourne with a heading of
just to impress that London control. Yeah, he'll start thinking I'm making fun of him. That's what he's gonna say. He's gonna be like, dude, this American is making fun of me. He's gonna say something like that. I can't make a good British accent.
7 Whiskey Golf, leave Lambourne, heading 265 degrees.
I leave Lambourne heading 265 degrees, 7 Whiskey Golf. I wonder if you could actually get that planned in here. I guarantee the 350 you could probably do something like that. Let's see. Nah, I don't think you can. I feel like you could. Is there not a way to program that? Anyways, we'll get 275 degrees set though. We'll get 27, or was it 275 or 265? What did you give me? Does anybody remember? I should have wrote that down earlier. Is it 275 or 265? It's one of the two. I thought you could actually program it in here. I feel like you can though. I'm gonna figure out how to do that.
109, runway 27 right.
What's up, Crystal? How you doing, my dude?
Excuse me, runway 09.
Alright, passing out 10,000. Let's go and get straight to stay on auto. Beacon light's already on. Logo light can stay on auto for now. When that comes on, landing light comes on. And we get nose of taxi in a second.
United 9826 behind the American
275, awesome.
Just
275.
departing via November Bravo 10, line up runway 09 right.
There you go, man. Alright, we don't need to descend like a freaking missile anymore, too, so we can keep those speed brakes on, hang out for a second. There we go. Took off last weekend and someone was plane spying at Atlanta and caught my takeoff post. Really? There you go, Storm. That's awesome, man. It was like 6 p.m. in the winter, so it was dark at the time. I wasn't. That's still cool, though, dude. I mean, that's awesome. The fields look so fake. Yeah, that's the thing about 2024's ortho. Since you're streaming literally everything in the sim, the photogrammetry is honestly not that good at some places. That's my biggest complaint about the not having everything downloaded. You have to stream everything into the sim. Loading up for Charles to go to LAX. Hey, there you go, Crystal. Go for it, man. That's gonna be a long one. Overnight flight, I'm guessing. Awesome, man. All right, we're level 8,000. We're gonna cross that at 275 here. Oh, it's 265? It was 265? Was it 265 or 275? Now I'm confused. Garen with the Big Phoenix update. Sim update 2 is out. Does that mean the BFU? I have no idea. I have no idea. No one knows, Garen. Phoenix hasn't announced anything about the BFU update other than it's coming out soon. So we don't know, man. Take care, man. Let me know if you have any streams on soon. See you. We'll see you, Aiden. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Should land an hour before school. There you go, Kristen. You want to get the settings up in 24 hours. I love the sim. Oh, yeah, dude. I said the biggest thing I like about the sim is the way just weather is in the sim. It's really, really great to fly in it, but I don't know, man. It's something about the something about the ortho and you downloading everything that I just don't like. The BFU update, just go on the website, Chris. It's a long form. It's basically just going to be a whole revamp of the A320 again. But they just said it's coming out soon. There's no announced release date or any time period or anything. And that's why when Garen keeps asking me every stream, I don't know what answer he's trying to hear. Does anybody know, was it 275 or 265? I might just ask him. It was 265, okay. Because I'm looking here, 265 is literally the heading we're at right now. So I mean, that would make more sense to get on a proper downwind.
Cool. 109,
let's go ahead and get that set up here. Just get it set now. 265.
And turn right onto a heading of 280 degrees.
100% 265. Okay, thank you, Jermaine. I need to start writing this stuff down, dude. I'm not locked in. Usually I could just remember it, but like,
926 runway 09
the procedures they be doing here
03
get me thrown off, so I gotta be on my best behavior on that. You turn the overlay on? I can chill, but I mean, you're just gonna see that it says we're here because we got 6 minutes. So that's why I just turn it off when we're on final or coming into the airport, just so you can see the sim. Was looking forward to the sounds more anything else in the update, but yeah, there you go, man. I'm just interested in the 319 Sharklets and the new flight model. That's what's going to be very, very exciting for me. This is okay, yeah. I usually just turn it off around like 5 to 10 minutes until we, reach the airport, just because we're already here. So we just turn it off so you can get a full shot of the sim. Tends to get really quiet before release, so my guess is BFU's not too far off. Well, they're always quiet, to be fair with you, Sam. They've never said anything about the 321 or 319 until it just released. They said it a day before. Same for the original update they had with the V2. So, I mean, they're always just quiet. They just randomly drop stuff. We'll see. Have a great landing. I appreciate it, Flight Simmer. Have a great rest of your day, man. Would the new flight model be 1-to-1 with the real airplane? I would assume they would try to make it 1-to-1. I don't think you can make a flight sim handling 1-to-1 with the real life airplane, but they're, probably trying to make it as close as they can.
Report your passing altitude.
Thanks for streaming, of course, Sauce Flight Simmer. Appreciate you stopping in, man.
Thank you, American 109.
Asking for a hold, yeah, just for fun. The real plane got a hold, I think, today. Alright, we should start listening in, man. Hit that like button if you guys haven't already, man. We're already at 100 likes. Appreciate you guys, man.
Scandinavian 12, descend now, flight level 160. 160.
Camps just don't slam. We're definitely going to slam it, dude. I haven't flown the 350 in a minute. It's going to be a bad landing. Should you do round trips with long hauls? It's fun. I just don't like long hauls, so it would not be fun for me. I get. Do you like, you do them overnight though, right, plane? I've never been a fan of long hauls, man. They're fun to do every now and then, but it's like just sitting at a computer for 12 hours, just letting your flight sim fly.
Climb now, flight level 130.
Like if I don't do them overnight, you just basically can't use your computer for like 9 hours. It's rough. I'd rather be able to use my computer and do something with it for 9 hours than just sit there and watch it fly. The airplane is 100% perfect to is 100% 1-to-1 because for that you need a multi-million. Yeah, exactly. Even those aren't 1-to-1 with real life either, too. They're just really, really close.
Scandinavian 12, turn left, heading 240.
8-hour flights to do in the day and night. Well, that's not bad. I'm just not a big fan of long hauls, man. I like actually doing something in the airplane, not just sitting there the whole time.
I need the
yeah, that photogrammetry looks really, really good, guys.
You're about 6 miles in trailer.
I love photogrammetry in Microsoft 2024.
But I need
it's
the
great.
feedback now.
It's very, very good. And this controller is getting mad. He said I need the read back now.
Finnair 4 Alpha Zulu, descend flight level 140.
All right, so we better not miss the call here. Let's get that VPOT client up. Look at that. She did be looking good though.
10 Charlie, descend to altitude 5,000 feet.
They ordered 130 787s in the 789.
Expect visual maneuvers for runway 03.
Are the 777-900?
Send to
777X.
Expect visual maneuvers to 23, 1 Charlie.
Have the pilot's life out on?
Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 707 Whiskey Golf.
American 109, no further ATC for you now. Modify
open descent.
122.8.
Let it get down here.
American.
Awesome.
Finnair 4 Alpha Zulu, just confirm your
pilot's
still
life
speed
add on.
290
You have to do these
greater.
long United 777 flights since I got hired from them. I
Okay.
see. See, that's why I'm not in those VA or like role-playing airliner stuff.
Scandinavian 12, turn left, heading
I just like
09
flying whenever I want,
degrees.
wherever I want. Supposed to do like kick you out if you don't do that flight or something? And actually, no, what we're gonna do, we already know the procedure here. It's just 3,000 on a heading of 036. So we'll go to airport here, we'll just get ready. Will the BFU fly exactly like the Tullus? Well, the Tullus flight model is honestly really bad compared to the Phoenix nowadays. So I would hope not. But, I mean, yeah, the Tullus's flight model, I've heard from a lot of other real-world pilots of the A320 family, they don't like that flight model as much. They've been liking the Phoenix flight model, especially V1. He loves the flight model of the Phoenix. I know it's variants that's in it because Boeing said on Instagram they just ordered 130 787 Dreamliners. That's crazy. Using 2024. This is 2024, Michael. Yes, sir, man. What's Pilot's Life? It's like it's almost like a role-playing sim. for flight.
Finnair 4 Alpha Zulu,
That's not it.
descend
It's
flight
a
level 80.
role-playing sim for flight sim, basically. So what it is, it's an app, and you can log into your account, and then you start like your pilot's life. So you could start with like a regional carrier, and you can start working for like SkyWest in the flight sim. So you just do a bunch of, you know, virtual airline flights, and it'll be like you flying for SkyWest, and then you could get a certain amount of hours, you make a certain amount of money, you can switch to, you know, Delta, and you can start flying the Delta A320. So it's just like a role play sim for flight sim. It's a really, really cool idea. It's not my type of thing. Oops, wrong thing. 1027, 1027, and 1027 set 3 times.
10 Charlie, turn right heading 185 degrees, then descend to altitude 3,000.
Awesome, there you go, man. Clipper with the $5 bomb, saying I just landed my first A350 LS. Congrats, man. How'd it go? Go and spam those dollar signs for him, man. And Mr. MJ Chelsea is in the house. What's going, Chelsea? Appreciate you stopping in, man. How you doing, my dude? How's your animating going? Make sure you turn the L push. We will, Con. We will. I usually don't turn it until we turn base. That's just my flow of things. We'll get on that. I got you.
Descend now, flight level 150.
My flow usually is when I turn base or get about like 10 miles out on final. I turn it on. A little bit more than that.
6, 5,
they put you into a hole, Beanie? Oh, brother. I'm on a pretty nice downwind leg right now. You should be able to see the airport. There it is. Yeah, like I said, I don't have the 2024 version of the scenery loaded in, so that's why stuff is miscolored. But it actually looks like we have an airport there, guys. Clap it up.
7 Whiskey Golf, 22 miles for runway 09 left. Descend now to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1027.
4,000, 1027, Finnair, 7 Whiskey Golf. All right, so he's going to throw me out for a 22-mile final. Are we serious?
Emirates 4, thank you. Taxi Bravo,
Brother.
Link 53.
There is nobody here.
Alpha,
There's 5 planes
November,
landing in Heathrow.
Bravo,
Are we serious?
10.
Okay, oh well. Anyways, I'm heading to Denver tomorrow morning from LA. Nice, there you go, Michael. You know what airplane you're going to be on? Or any aircraft you're going to be on? Like I was saying, we actually have the airport scene that loaded in. Like I said, the only issue though, I loaded in the 2020 version and I didn't pick up the 2024 version. So it's going to have miscolored stuff. But we do have an airport this time. This is great. Welcome to Heathrow. 22 miles is crazy. Yeah, I'm guessing that means he's going to put me. I'm guessing that means he's going to put me on a 22-mile downwind leg, which means I'm going to be flying away from the airport for a minute here and then coming back. But we'll see what he does. After graduation. When I get some money, I'm going to buy the Phoenix 18, 19, 320, and 21. There you go, Brian. That'd be awesome, man. That's what I would do. Delta 321. My favorite airplane.
Charlie, only current heading established on the localizer for runway.
You saw the elevation is and stuff. We should be okay. I just completely forgot that they made the enhanced version.
Whiskey Golf, turn left heading 180 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
180, 3,000, 7 Whiskey Golf.
Shuttle 3 Lima, descend.
All right, cool. So never mind. He's not going to bring me out 22 miles. I don't know what he was saying then. Anyways, 180 set, 3,000 set. We're open descent. Let's go and ping out the cab and tell him we're landing.
4 Alpha Zulu, leave Lamborn.
There's that comes on. Approach briefing, or approach checklist. Bear ref is all 1027, 1027, 1027 set 3 times across the board. Seatbelts are on. Minimums are set 720 something. Runway conditions going to be dry. Auto brakes today will be, we'll just do a medium because I forgot to do the brake to vacate. So we'll do medium.
Scandinavian 1,
and auto brakes are set. Checklist.
Navigation direct to
landing
Lamborn.
checklist to go.
That's
cool.
Lima Alpha Mike.
Let's make it happen.
And descend flight level 140.
So gonna get the replay out and ready to go. Cool. Replay is ready to go. That's good to me. Awesome, man. 220 still on the speed. We could slow it down here in a second. We need at Foxtrot 09 left, Foxtrot 09 left, 166.
Descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
Descend 2,000 feet, 7 Whiskey Golf.
All right, 200. Charlie, when you're established on the localizer for runway 21,
Let's
descend with the glide path, call you back for the brake.
And we're gonna have to get down a little bit quicker than it's making me do an open descent, so let's just go ahead and get it down.
Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf, turn left heading 120 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 09 left.
All right, 120, join the ILS 9 left approach for 7 Whiskey Golf.
Finnair 4 Alpha Zulu, descend flight level 70.
I don't know what I just scrolled to, but there you go. 120, approach mode activated. Heading, localizer mode, Cat 3 single. 2,000, what we're coming to, speed breaks out. We're gonna need to slow it down a little bit more here. Let's do 175 for now. That'd be my sweet spot. We're already on a 7.5 mile final, so let's actually just get 160. Just give it 160. There you go. Face cam's coming off, head tracking's coming on. We'll get the replay started here in a second. And we're already on a short final here. Let's just go final approach. Go flaps 1, speed check. Which I should have been doing, by the way, but that's fine. Glide slope's established. Let's go and start the recording.
U11 with information at work with the student.
Recording has started.
Shamrock 165,
Glide slope localizer.
Finnair 7 Whiskey Golf, runway 09 left, left is winds calm, clear to land.
Alright, 09 left, clear to land, 7 Whiskey Golf.
Shuttle 3 Lima, descend, flight level 80, and turn right now onto a heading of 175.
There we go, man.
800, heading to
Coming in hot. Awesome.
Heading 175 and descend flight level 80.
Sea brakes.
Heading 0175.
Laps 3. Laps full. Missed approach altitude set 3,000.
Sierra Charlie, report breaking off the approach. Once you're off, make a right-hand downwind for runway.
That's the way to get established, man. Look at that.
Break down on runway 03 when we break off once you're done.
And the frames right now are rough, dude. How's replaying 2 and 2 4? It's not bad.
Okay.
The replay tool by default is actually pretty decent. It's just not the best thing in the world, but it's decent. It works. Just randomly does this slow-mo crap that I don't like for some reason. Here we go, guys. Locking those linear rates. What do you guys think we're gonna get?
Finnair 4 Alpha Zulu, reduce speed now to 250 knots.
Our check is complete for the landing checks.
And you're indicating about 400 feet low, just confirm you're still on flight level, still on
1,000 feet
standard
stabilized
pressure
checks. We are landing, and I'm going to take over the airplane now to get a feel for it before we get in.
Thank you.
My airplane.
Shuttle 3 Lima descends now to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1027, speed 220 knots or greater.
Descend 5,000 feet, speed is 220 or greater. Shuttle 3 Lima.
Shuttle 3 Lima confirmed QNH 1027.
QNH 1027. Shuttle 3 Lima.
500.
Emirates 4, holding point,
November,
Bravo 10.
Emirates 4, thank you, runway 09 right.
Yeah, the scenery's jacked up with this 2021, but that's fine. At least we got one.
Place Hotel 09 right, Emirates 4.
A little low on the glide slope here. Yeah, I pinged out the cabin like 4 times. It's like that in the Phoenix too. It doesn't go away until last moment.
200. Minimum.
Landing.
100. 90. 80. 70. 60. 50. 40.
Here, Charlie is
30.
breaking up our approach.
20.
Retard. Sierra Charlie, roger, thank you. Report turning base to number 1.
10.
Roger.
5.
Just get it down there. Beautiful. Nose down softly.
Shuttle 3 Lima descend.
I forgot how sensitive this thing is, man. I was floating like a balloon. Also on the right of the runway, or left of the runway, that's okay.
Descend over 3,000 feet.
Finnair 4 Alpha Zulu, about 25 miles remaining to runway 09 left. Descend
Also brakes
to
off.
5,000 feet, QNH 1027.
And welcome into Heathrow, everybody. We'll take this next high speed, man. Yeah, this thing is sensitive. I forgot how gentle you have to be with this thing. I was flaring it like it was the 321.
Golf over to Heathrow, vacate to the right, second right on Bravo, hold short and Foxtrot.
I vacate to the right, second right on Bravo and hold short Foxtrot, 7 Whiskey Bravo. Jesus.
Scandinavian 12 descend, flight level 80.
Dude, these new sounds are crazy.
Emirates 4, report your passing altitude.
Emirates 4, passing 2,500, 3,000, correction.
Clear left, clear on the right hand side. Like I said, my Heathrow scenery is jacked up. That's
Emirates
fine.
4, climb now, flight level 150.
Climb 150, Emirates 4.
Alright, we're on Alpha here, so we're gonna have to actually turn on Bravo. We'll keep it going though here for a second. Stop the clock. And we'll get this plane cleaned up.
10 Charlie, right base, runway 3.
10 Charlie, thank you. Runway 03 at Big
Alright, let's go and slide back over to Bravo here. We're not on the right taxiway. And then we'll hold short and clock shut.
Finnair 4 Alpha Zulu, turn left heading turn left heading 220 degrees. Your speed now 220 knots.
So clear on the left hand side, clear on the right hand side.
Shuttle 3 Lima, you've not got the high top.
Yeah, they are a bit much, don't you think? I liked them at first, but now it just sounds ridiculous, dude. Return flight, no sir, just the one leg for today. We do a return leg, it's going to have us land at like 12 o'clock at night. Who's on drugs when they made this scenery? No, this is the 2020 version of the scenery, Sam. I completely forgot how bugged out it was. And I also completely forgot that they had a 2024 enhanced version of the scenery. So we're just using the 2020 version that's really, really jacked up in 2024, that's all. At least we have a scenery, though. That's a plus. It's our first time I've landed in 2024 and had an airport. That's great.
Shamrock 165.
Lenny to Madrid, that would be kind of tough. See, he looks like he's in Squid Games. Yeah, this scenery is jacked up.
Be a non-standard push, please, if you can.
So also going to stop the recording.
Face north
put it back down here.
3-4. If you can't, sorry, on
and we'll keep heading towards
Foxtrot,
Foxtrot, man.
If you can't do
Need an eye mask. I can't look at the scene. Hey, at least we have one. At least we have a scenery. I got a negative 60 on that landing. Yeah, we floated the whole runway.
Facing south on Romeo. Correction, facing north on Romeo, south of taxiway Bravo.
Jeez, it literally sounds like I'm breaking stuff.
Correction, Finnair 4 Alpha Zulu, turn left heading 110 degrees.
Yeah, we got a negative 60 at 97 Gs, but it was like at the last touchdown bar. I think in real life they would have gone around.
Shuttle 3 Lima, you were not instructed to establish on the localizer. You were told that you were being vectored through to lose the height. There is no approach clearance. Turn left, heading 360 degrees. Maintain altitude 3,000 feet.
Somebody's getting in trouble.
Heading 360,
the big N on the compass. Scandinavian 12, leave Lambourne, heading 265.
Oh, it's not. It's already over. Dang it. Oh well, that's a beautiful looking airplane right there, though, man. Look at that.
Finnair 4 Alpha Zulu, when you're established, descend with the glide, speed 160 or greater to 4.
That's beautiful, man. Look at that.
No need for the report. Just descend with the glide path.
Awesome, man. Do you look slowly? Well, that's because we're in the 350. Our nose was in front of the last landing bar, but the back of the airplane, the tires were definitely on the definitely on one of the last bars. Let me see. Let's actually zoom in to see.
Okay, you can taxi there.
Yeah, it was definitely legal. You go here.
Thank you, and
Let's
thank
go
you so
to
much for
boom.
the amazing air traffic control service.
Yeah, literally right in front of the last.
Whiskey Golf, left on Echo, left on Bravo, hold short of Romeo for now.
Alright, left Echo, left Romeo, hold short Golf, then Whiskey Golf.
Just going left Echo, left Bravo, short of Romeo.
Alright, left Echo, left Romeo, short. Wait, sorry, say again, Whiskey Golf.
Left Echo, left Bravo again. Bravo's a big loop, so you'll go back onto Bravo on the south side and then hold short of Romeo.
Alright, so left Echo, left Bravo, and then hold short Romeo. There you go, send Whiskey Golf, thanks.
Thank you.
Cool.
Shuttle 3 Lima,
Anyways,
turn right heading 270 degrees, back around for the ILS-09.
I need to start paying attention, dude. I'm not listening to them at all. Oh yeah, but it was at the very, very last touchdown zone. Negative 60 feet per minute at 0.97. Yikes. Definitely would have gone around if that was real. We're feeling lazy. We're feeling lazy.
Finnair 4 Alpha Zulu, runway 09 left, surface winds calm.
Let's go and spool it up here. And he wants me to do a left turn on Echo, left turn on Golf, and then we'll hold short Romeo, which is the ramp. Alright. Park Mexican.
Scandinavian 12, reduce speed to 220 knots, descend, flight level 70.
Here you go, man. Wait for the repos? Yeah, man. Threshold markers, what are those for, right?
Shuttle 3 Lima, turn right heading 285.
To stand up for the British anthem.
220 knots.
heading 285, speed 220 knots, Sierra 3 Lima.
I feel like taxiing Heathrow would be so fun IRL though. This airport's awesome.
Control, hello, this is Speedbird 901 Heavy. 7, unit 1027, descending 7000, permission Tango.
Speedbird 901, roger, call me again when you reach Sabre.
Call you again when you reach Sabre, 901 heavy.
Alright, let's keep it going down.
3 Lima, turn right, heading
All the way down to Bravo.
310 degrees.
And then we'll hold short here in Romeo. So we're going to all the way down here.
Heading
We'll turn left on Bravo, and then we're going to hold
310
short here at taxiway in Romeo. I guess he's parking me down
Emirates 4,
there.
no
Nice,
further
that's fine.
ATC, monitor Unicom.
Unicom, thank you for your service, MS4.
Yeah, the scenery is literally jacked up in 2024, oh brother. Oh well. I just have to go ahead and get the enhanced version, but I'm not going to pick it up until I fly here again. He's fine with the inner and downwind right now? Sounds good, Beanie. Sounds good, man. Appreciate you guys flying with us, man. Yeah, I don't like this auto LOD stuff, though, bro. It's so glitchy changing camera views. It's so much smoother in 2020, at least for me. That definitely looks good, though. Look at that. I'm making myself look so real. I've just been editing settings for a while, man. This is all default, though. I just have...
7 Whiskey Golf, sorry, slight change of plans for you. Take to the left onto Alpha now. And then it will be Alpha and link 32, correction, link 33 to stand 303.
Alright, so Alpha, then a left turn onto Lima 33 into, what stand was it again for 7 Whiskey Golf?
303.
Alright, 303, thanks, 7 Whiskey Golf. Good night.
Shamrock 165, hold your position there.
Alright, so he wants me to go down Alpha, then link 33 to stand 33, so that's what we're going to do. Clear right to the left. We'll
Shuttle 3 Lima, turn right, heading 180 degrees.
Go, yeah, I've just been messing with settings
right,
for a while.
360 degrees.
I've just found out some good stuff, but I'm also just using really, really high settings. That's really what it is.
310 FTG.
The radio comms tonight are
Negative
terrible.
360 degrees.
I'll catch you again next time, I got to dip real quick. Have a good one. We'll see you, Marshall, man. Appreciate you stopping in, man. We'll see you Saturday, man. We should be flying the 737-500.
Shamrock 165 request.
Ever since I've gotten the 777-200,
Apologies if the push was not as expected. And
I've kicked both the I-5 and the I-9 350s to the curb. Really? That's crazy. I would never do something like that. Hey, once again, I appreciate you, man. Also coming in with 9 months. Go ahead and spam those my guys, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly, didn't fly this plane that bad for tonight, dude.
Bravo, link 51, hold.
Because, I mean, dude, it's been, like, what, 2 months since I've flown this airplane? Not bad, man. I flared this thing way too aggressively, though. I was flaring it like it was a 320. I really didn't need to flare it as much as I did.
Thanks, Shamrock 165. Taxi Bravo, link 51, hold short, Bravo 8.
Damn, boy.
Shuttle 3 Lima, turn right, heading 06.
Holy crap, the Charles de Gaulle default scenery sucks. It does. There's a reason nobody flies over it. My guy's in the chat for 9 months, man. I appreciate you, Crystal. Thank you so much, dude. Alright, gonna pass this one, and then we're gonna go to the next one here. To link 33.
Negative, heading 060
Yikes,
degrees
man.
to establish.
Alright, and realistically, I'm not going to shut down this plane or even really pull into the gate. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this turn here, and then we're just going to disconnect off of VATSIM. And we're going to call it a night.
Scandinavian 12 descends now to altitude 4.
Well, Sam, if you already have the, if you have the 2024 version of it, then, or if you have the 2020 version already, you get a discount code. And then with that discount code, you only have to pay for it for $13. Which, yeah, it's still kind of stupid if you already own the scenery, but that's just how it is.
Now to altitude 4.
I was going to disconnect. I'm just going to pull into this gate, and then we're going to go and disconnect it, man. Oh, somebody knows who I am. You said owls? I just didn't respond to him. I feel bad now. Awesome. Text that can come off from the ramp. There you go. Low stream check, flight some screenshot. Appreciate you, not pilot. We're not going to look at screenshots, though, man. Once we're already landing, we're ending the stream. We're just going to look at the replays and call it a night, man. I will be checking them on my own time, though, in the off-stream time. Welcome back, Brian. Here we go. Got a custom reg on the airplane? We should. We're flying the livery off of FlightSim.to. I'm just going to guesstimate this is where we should stop, so we're just going to stop here. Cool. I'm going to go and drop the flaps back up. And as those flaps drop out, get the audio down. Music's coming up. And awesome. Let's go and get our lights on as well. So we'll get the strobes on. Wing lights on, landing lights on, nose to take off. Get the spoilers armed as well. We'll hop outside. And let's get ready to get these this replay done, man. Well, Chelsea, you joined at the wrong time. You joined in the lock-in time, me flying in. Anyway, sorry, let me see what I missed in the chat here and we'll catch back up. Appreciate you stopping in though, Chelsea. How you doing, man? It's been well over a year. I just wasn't a member the whole time. Wait, I still appreciate being a member for almost a year, man. That's still awesome, dude. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did you say, Chelsea? I don't even know what you said. Anyways. He said I bugged in 2024 so bad you could see through the plane. Oh, brother. That just sounds amazing, doesn't it? All right, let's go. Bam, bam. You want to see the landing rate, Brian? We floated it the entire landing. It was a terrible float. But we got a negative 60 feet per minute at 9.7 Gs at the very last, like literally right in front of the very last touchdown bar. So in reality, I most likely would have gone around, but I couldn't be bothered. So we're gonna go and end that flight. I'm gonna close down Volanta so we don't keep getting the same landing rate over and over again, even though I wouldn't really mind that with the landing rate that low. But let's not cheat ourselves here. Cool. Let's go and go bam. Let's go to about here. We'll start the replay. And let's go check out what this landing looked like, man. I think it was pretty decent, though. I think we got it in pretty nicely. It's not messy. I was about to say, I was like, did I miss something? Here we go. Let's see what this bad boy was talking about tonight. Yeah, notice how like I flared it so early. And look how we just kept flaring it. Just kept flaring it. Kept flaring it. I should, oh my gosh. Oh, I ballooned it right there. There we go. That was so bad. Ill. Ill. That is not a good landing. That's a very bad landing. Oh well. I like the animations though. You got a negative 154 at 1G on the 1,000 footers. So there you go, Dynasty. It's a way better landing than what I got, dude. My landing was not very good at all. That's Ote. That's Ote. We're gonna redeem ourselves, I swear. We're gonna get in this 7-3 this weekend, and we're gonna be flying that thing like a professional. And it told me to flare, so I started flaring. And then like I just thought the plane was gonna drop on the ground, so then I aggressively flared, which you can see there. And then I was like, I'm not on the ground, so I'm starting to just keep the nose up, and that just kept me floating even more. That's all right. That's Ote. Still technically legal, but in the SOP, I probably would have got told to go around. But that's not important. That doesn't matter. Fine. Global Airlines did their first flight. I think they've already done their first flight. I think they just did their second flight ever. But I'm pretty sure they already did a first one to LA or something, right? Still great landing. I mean, we touched down nicely, but it was also on the left side of the runway. So, I mean, all in all, that landing kind of sucked, but it's fine. Frames are absolutely atrocious right now. And again, this isn't a scenery problem with iniBuilds a scenery. This is because I'm using the 2020 version in 2024. That's why it looks all jacked up. Don't worry about that. Oh, they did Glasgow to New York. That's a pretty sick flight. Oh, they did their... Oh, really? So what was the first flight they did, though? I thought they already had a flight. By the way, that gear affecting is kind of stupid. It looked like I kind of plopped it on the ground when I like graciously actually planted it on the ground. Like, notice how the gears went flat and then it just looked like I smacked it on the ground. That didn't make any sense. You say my name on stream, it's Ashton. Ashton. There you go. I think it was probably an aircraft testing flight then in that case. That would make more sense to me. Oh, so no, they already did. They did Barcelona to Berlin and then London Heathrow to Glasgow, right? And then I guess in Glasgow over to Heathrow, or not Heathrow, to Kennedy. You want me to add UK weather? I'm just gonna leave it as it is. This sim looks like it wants to crash on me right now. So I'm about to just let it do its thing. What's up, Hank? I need to buy a flight sim, but I don't know if I want to get X-Plane over Microsoft 2024. Yeah, you do not want to start off flight simming an X-Plane, dude. Especially, I would say about 2 years ago, you probably would want to start off an X-Plane. But the way mods cost in X-Plane versus what you actually get, especially in the future of flight simming, don't get X-Plane. Just go ahead and start off with Microsoft Flight Sim, man. I wouldn't even recommend getting 2020. I would recommend getting 2024. I would recommend getting 2020. But definitely get Microsoft over X-Plane. Oh, those are test flights, all the crew? No packs and more? Ah, okay. So I'm guessing they're just practicing, like, you know, the servicing and all that. That'll make more sense. X-Plane 13 is going to be so realistic. I don't even think they're making X-Plane 13 anytime soon. If they did, we wouldn't be getting that until, like, freaking 2050 something. That looks so crazy with green rows and then purple freaking... I got... Like, what are these colors? Why are the jetways teal? Like, what is going on? Microsoft 2028. I actually think that's the next time they're going to make a flight sim. So far, they've done one every 4 years, so I would expect one for 2028, but you never know. This owl's on LSD. This is actually what I'm seeing. It's just me. I don't think you guys see it, do you? Are you gonna go back to 2020? Yeah, my main sim is 2020, Michael. I've just been messing around with 2024 recently, but my main sim is 2020. That's the only sim I really play. Overhead view, please, Infinite. We're gonna do a, this is how we do all of our replays, man. You know, we do the outside views, just normal, like, chase plane view, like, following the airplane. Then we do our interior views, engines, wing, and then we do the flybys, man. RFS or Infinite Flight? I honestly think RFS, because isn't that the sim you can actually, like, press buttons on a mobile flight sim? That's so much better. Over, under that 𝐈... Huh? Over, under that iniBuilds paid Microsoft to make this. I'm so confused. What are you talking about? Make the scenery or make the... I'm so confused. More descriptive, please. If you're talking about the scenery, it's because the scenery is 2020. It's not the 2024 scenery. What's the longest flight you've done at Microsoft, on stream or not? Just the longest? My longest flight I've ever done was what is it? San Fran to Hong Kong. And that was off stream during spring break, I think. That was my longest ever flight I've ever done, though. On stream, it was JFK to Doha. Why didn't you get the new iniBuilds on Heathrow? Because I forgot about it. I completely forgot it exists. And then I also forgot the fact that the 2020 scenery for Heathrow is just completely jacked. So by the time I loaded in the sim and I was about to start stream, I looked at the store. I was like, oh shoot, they do have an enhanced scenery. So I just thought about it for a second. I was like, do they have an enhanced London Heathrow? And then I saw they did. I was like, it's too late now. GSX, wait, really? It's been 3 weeks since the GSX update? Oh God. They're gonna come out with a super big update, and next thing you know, we're gonna be able to push back our own airplanes. That landing sound really, really nice though, dude. I won't lie to you, iniBuilds did a pretty good sound pack for this airplane. I'll give them props for that. Sounds really, really nice. Get a view like this. Then we get the overshot, overflying. We'll call it a night, man. Frames right now, by the way, are terrible. So, again, I don't know if it's just the scenery. It's most likely the scenery because it's not supposed to be in the sim. But it is, I'm not having the best day of frames right now. Infinite Flight I did back when I was in elementary school years ago. It's a while ago. Oh, you think so? I mean, maybe. I know the last update the 2020 scenery got was after 2024 came out. So maybe they did. I don't know. Honestly, if they did, smart on their end. I can't really hate them for that. That's the genius plan. It's scummy, but it's a genius plan. Where you landing, Infinite? This is London Heathrow, man. London Heathrow. Longest was Sydney to Santiago, Chile. 13.5 hours. Jesus. Yeah, how long was San Fran to Hong Kong? I think that was like a 13-hour flight as well. 12, 13 hours, something like that. I did it overnight, and then I went to the airport, dropped my grandmother off when she was visiting, and then I came back and landed the airplane. So I took off like at night at like freaking, it was like 3 a.m. when I took off. It was late. And then I woke up in the morning at like 10, took my grandma to the airport with my dad. And then I came back and landed around like 4 or something like that. So I think it was like a 13, 14 hour flight, something like that. Let's pause it. Let's go ahead and head outside. Let me lower the audio for you guys so you guys don't die. Let's go ahead and go camera view and get it reset, man. Helsinki to LAX sounds like a good route. I would do that if I had this sim. Dude, that's a good flight. It's a long one, but that'd be definitely some fun. That was a negative 60 at 9.7 feet per minute, or 9.7 Gs. It was a bad landing, though. I landed on the right side or left side of the runway almost, as well as floated to the very last touchdown zone. So, I mean, I'm not very happy about that landing, but that's fine. Got a 211 at 1.1. There you go, man. You see the United Flight Sim app? There's a United Flight. Oh, yeah. I've seen that. On mobile, I've seen that. All right, we're going to put it to about here. This should be a good view. We'll throw it out. Actually, no. Let's just get it to where it's actually flying over us here. Let's get the music off. Sim volume comes up. And here we go. Let's just keep bringing it back. About there. There you go. Still going to be in BC at Wolf Pot Def. What time is it? 10? Yeah, I'll be in there for a little bit. You guys will hear me eating my apple pie. I ordered it. Dude, Popeye scammed me on my order day. It was still good, but I got my correct food I ordered. But I also got 2 pieces of ranch, I got 2 things of ranch. They didn't give me that. And then I also ordered a cinnamon apple pie, and the one I opened earlier was not cinnamon apple. It was actually a raspberry, like strawberry or something. So I was a little upset, but you guys will be hearing me eat that in the VC. Is it good? I mean, it's a mobile flight sim, so it honestly sucks. But I mean, I don't know what your thought process is on mobile flight sim, so I think it sucks, but I mean, I don't know what you would think. Glenn, I appreciate virtual. Who was that guy that couldn't follow TC? I have no idea. I have my guesses, but I don't know who it was. For sure, at least. Let's see what this thing's talking about. Is this on slow? No, I think this is on proper time. Yeah, the food was good. Food was great. It's just they didn't give me my ranches or my proper... At least the one I ate, it wasn't the correct flavor. Which is better physics, X-Plane 12 or Microsoft 20? I would say X-Plane 12 is better than 2020 in terms of... Oh, it's in slow mode again. Jesus. Yeah, it's in slow-mo, I think. But I think Microsoft 2020 has worse physics than X-Plane 12. But I think X-Plane 12 has worse physics than 2024. That's my thought process. Yeah, I don't know what it did. It's something with this replay tool, dude. I don't know what it is, but it's so annoying. It is so annoying. And then when I try to fix it, I end up just making it even slower. Or I make it do like ×2 speed. It's really dumb. I did about here. Yeah, see now it's ×2. Like that's. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Now it's normal. There you go. I would say so, Shaq. I agree with that. They got shut down a month ago because they have roaches. Oh, gosh. All right, that's just what we're going to get. This replay thing is jacked with me right now, so we're just going to leave it like this. Audio comes down, music's back up. And we'll go ahead and end up the stream, man. Yeah, this livery's really, really nice. Even the normal Finnair livery is pretty nice, even though it's like super basic. Just clean. Let's go down to where we can get a good view, and then we'll call it a night, man. My favorite fast food place? I don't even know. I go to a lot of different places that all just sell the same like spicy hot chicken stuff. So I mean, anything that has spicy hot chicken. I'll say my all-time favorite is probably the Dave's hot chicken. I love that. Gershman, as always, I appreciate you, man. Sing your favorite song. You really think I'm gonna sing my favorite song? Infinite. Let's ask questions you know the answer to. All right, started here. Let's go and go bam. Bring this down to the corner. Sadly, it's just gonna be there. Let's go music. Audio comes down. Sim volume comes up. my favorite songs get linked up and outro gets played. Awesome, dude, man. Raising Cane's is tough, man. I love Raising Cane's. We might do the A380 soon, but we're gonna be doing the 737-500 our next stream. We'll probably have that on Saturday. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with us, man. Like, I know it was just a quick short stream, just doing something for you guys tonight. Had a goal of whatever we could get. We're ending at 104, so I will take it. Appreciate you guys that did fly with me. Also for the controller that wanted to get on but couldn't. Appreciate you for that. All the donations, all the new members, all the membership milestones. And I'll see you guys with the 7-3 this Saturday. Peace.